Hmm. 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 Hmm.
Green on me just like I'm stuck in my
Jesus.
scenery straight from my crib like I paid
Uzi coming in strong there. Hmm. Hmm. Brother, you can get some really nice things from Goodwill, dude, from like thrift stores. This is a Calvin Klein sweater that I got for $11. You were about to ping me on Discord. I mean, I'll normally every time I'm like an hour, like a half an hour late, I always like shoot a warning. Like, hey, I'm gonna be live like in 45 or like 50 for like an hour. I had a meeting this morning. Yeah, so that's why I'm a little bit late today. Now, if you read the title of today's stream, we got some cheeky little reacts. I got a variety of topics and videos for us to look at today, along with our dailies and along with beating freaking Radahn in Elden Ring, level 1. This boss is very hard, and it's not as hard as Malenia though, so it's gonna be a cakewalk, but I am fully dedicated into beating Radahn today. Nice Daisy Trank. Are you talking about the Mario Kart gameplay in the background? That's definitely my gameplay. All right, boys. Do we start things off with a little bit of Uno? Yes or no? Yes or no? I'm kind of feeling Uno today as one of our dailies. Are we feeling like Uno? I'm feeling like Uno. I'm feeling a little... feeling like a +4 right now, dude. I'm feeling like another freaking loss. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Wait, hold on. What is our score in Uno? I have it here. You're so damn mad at your stupid phone. It wouldn't let me chat. Hey, brother, I work in the telesales industry. You want me to sell you a phone? Yeah, we're gonna do an Uno match. We're gonna do an Uno match before our dailies. Actually, we can probably get one out of the way. We can probably get the Foodle out of the way before we hop into our good old Uno match. Oh God. Oh God. Where the freak is my Uno score? Oh my God. Today is going to be a longer day. Today and tomorrow, dude. Brother, look at that win-loss ratio on screen right now, right above my freaking webcam. Brother, 24 wins and 67 losses. That's like all time. No, I'm not off for 3 days. I'm off for 2. I'm off for today and mañana. I don't know tomorrow in German or Norwegian yet, dude. Brother, I've been using like Norwegian, a little bit of Chinese, je suis, je sais. I think it's je sais. Je shui, shay, je suis. I think it's je suis. I think for this is. Brother, I've been like sprinkling in like in some of my conversations, brother. It's been horrible. It's been horrible, dude. I've been saying tuck and bitte, bro, for bread. That's all I know, dude. Like a little bit of this, a little bit of that for Duolingo. Oh my God, let's get this John booted up, dude. Let's get this John booted up. God damn. Do the Wordle, brother. I am not that smart. You know, I really wish I was that smart. I really wish. No, trust me. Trust me. I barely know how to do connections, dude. Which is a part of our dailies. which is a part of our freaking dailies. Which, let's do the Foodle first. While we're here, dude. Yep, Foodle, Uno, connections. So what we're going to do, we're going to do Foodle, Uno. We might save connections. We might just whip out connections before anything else. Reacts, ending it off, beating, we're done. And I got a couple of vids for us to look at, dude. The lineup for today is Apple blocking Fortnite on on their phones. Master Chief versus Doomslayer on what that would look like. And never take exercise advice from this health expert. That is our lineup for today. Wait, hold on. I almost forgot something spicy. Final destination kill count. Where do I find these videos? Don't question it, dude. Don't question it. I hit a randomizer every time I want to react to something. That's pretty much what we're looking at, dude. All right, we got to start off strong. Any guesses to what the 5-letter food-related word is going to be today? I got to guess apple every day. All right, we got E correct. Has an L in it. Wait, what if? No. Why was I thinking that? You gotta guess ass? Oh my god. Bro, there's a gnat trying to guess too. Limes? But the thing is, we got the E correct. We got the E correct. I think I got it. I think I got it, dude. All right, it has an L in it. It has an L. It has an L, ends with an E. It doesn't have an A or a P. Let's see. So we got... I gotta whip out my little notepad here. So it ends with an E. Let me see here. It ends with an E. What could this be? I think I might have to whip out my trump card, boys. I think I gotta whip out my trump card. Okay. Now 5 char words that end with E. Give me 50. This is my trump card. Now, is it going to actually give me words? Is it actually going to give me words? Oh shit. Did it just gave me random ones that aren't even related, like Blaze. Oh no. What if it's allergy? No way it is, right? Latte? If you get this right, you're the smartest human being to ever live. Well, I mean, it's a good guess to see if there's a T there. Nope. And the L's not in the beginning. L's not olive. Ah, that is it. Oh my god, you got it right. Oh my god, you got it right. Oh my god, you got it right. No freaking way. You got it right. You got it right. No way. No way, dude. No way. How did you get that right? How did you get that right? #1 Foodle player here. God damn. I wouldn't have guessed that, dude. I wouldn't have. I would have had to, maybe I would have guessed it after like another guess or two. I probably would have gotten it like the final one. Honestly. But damn. Okay. Did ChatGPT give me this? Let's find out. Alone? No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Your Glub Glub? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Glub Glub alternate account? The Glub alternate account? Hell yeah. Hell freaking yeah. Alright, boys. Alright, boys. It is time for the lesson, dude. It is time for the freaking lesson. Okay, so strap in. It is time for duo. Actually, oh. Duo? After Uno. Duo into Uno. Never mind. It is not duo time. I stand corrected. It is Uno time. I get it mixed up all the time, dude. Okay, can you really blame me? All right, let's freaking get this open, dude. Let's freaking get this open. Do you think we're going to get a win, a dubski today, or nah? Do you think we're gonna end out at 25 wins? You hit 1K on your vid? Hell freaking yeah, brother. Hell freaking yeah. All right, let's get this booted. We're at 1 week off of Uno. God damn, imagine that. Imagine that. Holy. It's almost unheard of, dude. 1 week off of Uno. Now, are we going to hit the funny number in Uno? Are we going to get absolutely boned? I might be a little rusty when it comes to Uno, dude. Like, I want to keep it frank. I want to keep it $1.75. The eternity of Glub Glub. Wait, no. Oh, you had like one capitalized, one not. The eternity. Wait, no. I thought you could word that differently. But the legacy shall continue of Glub Glub. Absolutely. Oh, that beautiful noise. All right. Lock it in, my brethren. It is time. Can we do Gamba? Abso-freaking-lutely, dude. Abso-freaking-lutely, we're going to do Gamba. Abso-freaking-lutely, dude. Start prediction. Will he win first match? Will he win first match? Yes or no? This is going to go on for 1 minuto. Why is my PC wallpaper so freaky? It's a Elden Ring boss that is going to absolutely slam me, dude. It's going to rail me. It's a level 1 run for Elden Ring. Hardest boss in the freaking game. All right, Gamba's active. Gamba's active. Run it. Run it. I swear on everything, if this is John... Oh, God. Okay. Okay, I was about to say. Kind of had me scared for a second. Kind of had me scared for a second. But Gamba is active, dog. Gamba is active. What's it at right now? No? You have 5,000... You have 5 bans on no. That's kind of crazy, dude. I don't think you should underestimate my skills, dude. I know you've been here for a minute, but like... This ain't no dino run. Oh man. You'll take your chances? Hey, if you got money to burn, dude. Classic Uno. Lock it in, boys. Lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in. Caffeinated and ready ready to smash, dude. Off a honey packet. Oh my god. Okay. Do we got the God hand? Do we got the God hand? And we stack that, John. Oh my. Wait. Wait, is there switching enabled? If there is, it's GG's. Ooh, it's draw 1. Okay. Switch it to blue. Please and thank you. Switch it to yellow. Okay. You know, we got Wiz Khalifa. We got Snow White. And we got Bum. Oh, shit. It's not drawn till it's just draw 1. But I'm not seeing any type of switching. Which is good. Which I'm praying there's no switching. Because goddamn, that will be painful. Come on. Come on. Bum's taking a long time to play here. Wait, hold on, red. This could be huge. Unless they throw a skip or a +2 at me. Or a +4. Hell freaking yeah, brother. Wait, hold on. There we go. Oh my god, there is switching. There is switching. Oh no, this is GG. Oh no, this is GG. Oh no, this is G freaking G, dude. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. 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 Boys, this might be a 45-minute Uno match, by the way. This might be a freaking 45-minute Uno match. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm not ready for this. I am not ready. I'm not ready, dude. I'm not. It's too early to have a 45-minute Uno match. You know, if I can stack cards, you know, I got a +4. It is what it is, dude. It is what it is. They have switching enabled, but I had no idea. We gotta do this. It's all we can do. My soldiers never buckle or yield. My soldiers rage. We can win this, dude. I always get in, yeah, you're right, dude. I always get into lobbies with switching. Isn't that kind of wild? I spawn in with the God Hand. Alright, can we stack? Yes or no? Yes, we can. Freaking massive. And we can. Use a skip. I freaking dare you. I freaking dare you. Use a skip now. Blue. Okay. We can make this work. I'm gonna... Whoa! Giga. Giga. Freaking giga. Green. Ah! We can make it happen. Freaking massive. They know I don't have... They know I don't have this color. Oh my god. What card do I got? What card do I got? Green, okay. Are you sure you want to switch with me? Yeah, how's it going? Music is cool. What if I... Wait, no, he has a green. Wait, I can screw him over. Watch that bum draw a card. Wait, no, it's actually Wiz Khalifa, but... You know, bum's on the very top. Oh, shit, this is GG. Let's go, baby! Let's go! Easy! Yeah, I was going music is cool. Bro, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Bro, put me in a freaking tournament. I'ma dominate. I'ma dominate that junk. All right. Well, it was yes, so RIP those channel points. RIP. All right. Another prediction. We're gonna do one more, dude. We're gonna do one more, dude. Will he get? Wait, no. Will he win? Will he win the second match? Will he win the second match? Run it. Run it. Freaking run it, dude. Freaking run it. Song's kind of a vibe. What is this? Beep Block Skyway. Let's replay that. Kind of a vibe. We're gonna do one more, dude. One more. But let me wait, hold on. Let me adjust the score here. We're at 25 W's. 25. Oh, God. 25 dubskis, dude. 25 dubskis. We're not hitting the funny number today. Oh, shit. It's the same people. You'll be right back. Hell yeah. It's the same people, dude. You know, maybe they'll understand. Maybe they'll understand that I simply just had to leave, dude. I had to leave and rejoin back. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Matter of fact, I just had to take some time to itch my nose real quick, and then I'm back. Matter of fact, they should be terrified they're here with me. Now, we do got a 7. This is pretty tragic. So it better be the freaking last card that we have. Red. All right, Wiz Khalifa. Your turn. Brody has 8 cards and doesn't have a red. Oh, shit. Oh, nah. I forgot what card Bum has. This might be GG. Not GG. Okay, saved. Not saved. Red? You know, I can do that. Oh, shit. This might be GG. Not GG. All right, coming in clutch. God damn. Okay, I got hit with a +2. That's fair. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Yellow and green. Are you sure you want my hand? They had a better hand. They had a better freaking hand. Skip. Okay. Pretty freaking massive. Watch this. Why do we got Doki Doki like Literature Club playing in the background? About to write some poems, dude. Watch this. Watch this. Mind freaking games. Wiz Khalifa and Nura. You know what? You know what? You know what? We take those. We take those. Well, I mean, I lost. Okay. I'm not gonna make it so we hit the funny number, but dude, we lost. Time to pay out. Time to freaking pay out, dude. We lost fair and square. We lost fair and square, dude. We freaking lost fair and square. God damn. 1K? You should have bet more, dude. You could have got your money back. You could have got your money back, dude. All right, let's adjust our losses here. 8 freaking losses. Man, we need one more for the funny. I'm not gonna do it for the funny, dude. But it is time, dude. It is time. My God, it is duo time. We need at least one lesson on the board. What language do we learn today? What language should we learn, dude? I'm only going to do 1 out of the 4, and then I'll do like the other 3 like throughout. Well, I mean, it is gambling, dude. Okay. It is gambling at the end of the day. So like on one end of the spectrum, you can put in your money. When you win, you don't gain anything. When you lose it all. It's the thrill of this sport. You don't you net 0 if you win, but you lose everything if you lose. Right? Yeah. You lose everything. That's not a fair gamble. Hey, dude. I mean, hey, I'd do the same thing, dude. I mean, like, you gotta burn those points somehow. you gotta burn them somehow, dude. All right, dude. It is freaking duo time. It is duo time, dog. It is duo time. Do I have... Nah, I was gonna say, do we play some like Mick Gordon, Doom Eternal up in here for duo time? I don't know. But what language should we learn today? We got Norwegian, Korean, German, and Chinese. What language should we learn today to keep the streak going? We're on day 12. Ooh. German today? I feel like we should. 9. Was. Wann. Win. Wasser. Wein. I think it's Wasser and Wein. Let's run it. German.
Ra.
Ha.
Ra.
Ha. Ha.
Wasser und Brot, bitte.
Wasser und Brot, bitte. Water and bread, please. Bitte. I think I spelt this absolutely wrong. It doesn't even correct me. Okay.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Danke.
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 Danke. Thank you. Wait, hold on. Or is that goodbye? Ooh. I think this might be bye. Think this might be bye. Let me check my notes real quick. Hold on. Bye. No, that choose is bye. Choose is bye. This is thank you. Okay. My intuition paid out.
E.
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 E. Hallo. Hallo. Und danke. Donkey. Donkey. Danke. 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 Hallo und danke. Dende. Hold on, I gotta remember how this is spelled. D-A-N-K-E. D-A-N. Na should be by. Hallo. Na. Ja.
Ja oder nein?
Wait, no, that was choose, not donkey. That was choose. All right, lock in. Lock in.
Ja oder nein?
Ja oder nein? Yes or no? Ja? Is that how you spell it? Yes. Ja! Coffee or tea? Is coffee just spelled differently? Huge! Huge, except it's spelled with two E's.
Milch oder Wasser?
Milch oder Wasser? But C stream get like AK views? Hey. That is real. AI stream get AK views? You know, when I have like oh my god. I don't even want to go down the rabbit hole of like Roblox streams, dude. Because there are Roblox streams where they have like one meme sound playing the entire time. And they just do like obby. No talking. They have the song on loop. And basically, like, they get like a bajillion views. For no reason at all. I'm not going down that rabbit hole, dude. I am not. Trust me. Milch oder Wasser?
Milch.
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 Milch. Milch.
Milch.
Oder.
Oder.
Oder. Wasser. Oder.
Oder.
Wasser. Oder. Wasser. Milch. Or coffee. Water.
Tschüss.
There are streams with no vid, just music too. Absolutely. Choose.
Tschüss.
I think this is how you spell it. Hold on. I'm missing a S, and there's no E here. S. Not cheating. Wein und Coffee, bitte. Wine und Coffee, bitte. Huge. Freaking huge. Beer. Not wir. Freaking huge. I misspelled the I, though. It called it, though. Wein und Wasser, bitte. Freaking huge.
Brot und Wasser, bitte.
Brot und Wasser, bitte. Bread and water, please. Freaking massive. Ja und nein. Ja oder nein. I mean. Freaking massive. Hello and goodbye. Bye. I know the middle is und. We got dunk. Choose. Does it spell with two S's or one S? Two S's. Freaking massive. Hello. Hello. Hallo und tschüss. Freaking massive. Freaking giga, dude. Oh my god. Bro, duo time has been a success. What day are we at right now? We're on freaking 13. God damn. We just beat Unit 1. Honestly, we could get like everything up to speed Because right now, German, we already beat Unit 1. You know, we got to get Norwegian up to speed. We have to get Korean really up to speed. God damn. Chinese, I think, yeah, we already beat Unit 1. So we got to get a couple languages up to speed, dude. We do. But one language at a time is where I'm going to do that challenge here. Because I only need to get done like with one to push it through with a streak. So that's all I'm going to realistically do with the time that I got. Maybe like when I get bored, I might push through the other languages to Unit 2. Maybe, dude. But broski, it is time to move on. Well, actually, hold on. Do we do the connections? I think we knock out connections before we do anything, dude. I think we freaking knock out connections. This might be difficult today. I haven't taken a peek at it for the 17th. Oh, man. I haven't taken a peek at it. This might be difficult. All right, lock it in. We're doing it. Fungus. Plant. Chin strap. Things that end in ER. Ruler. Breaker. Wait, actually, hold on. Emperor. Ruler. King. Things that just rule. Protractor. Not it. I swear I heard that word. Not like the measure for a protractor. I think it's spelled different. Macaroni. Breaker. Syringe. Signature. I gotta think bigger here. Gotta think bigger. Think bigger. This is like easy bait. Ruler, king, emperor. Easy bait. It didn't even tell me I was one away, which is tragic. Fungus. Bacteria? Question mark? Animal, plant. Huge. Member of a kingdom in taxonomy. What? What is this? This is a daily game that you can play called Connections. It's where you're trying to match up common words with each other. I'm trying to expand my vocabulary and my mind, dude. trying to be an educator. My God, we're going to be looking at Fortnite getting canceled right after this, dude. I was going to say we're an educational streamer, but I guess not. God damn. Okay, we got scooter, ruler, protractor? Okay, maybe we got to lock it in here. All right, maybe I can't have goofy music in the background. We got to lock it in. We got to freaking lock it in, dude. Okay. King, ruler, emperor, breaker, protractor, ruler, syringe, maybe. Breaker, protractor, ruler, syringe. And then what else makes sense after? Emperor, king. Scooter, chin strap. That was it. Instruments, okay. Which that makes sense, because protractor and ruler. Scooter, chin strap. Commerce, macaroni, mail, signature. They call people the chin strap. It's worth a guess. One away? Macaroni? Surely that's another word for ruler, right? Or like king? Commerce, scooter, mail. A mailman? I'm willing to give it one more try here before I gotta resort into anything drastic. King Chinstrap, Emperor Macaroni. Commerce. Hold on, we'll find out. Buying or selling of goods or sexual intercourse. Cool. Good to know. Buying or selling of goods. King, commerce, emperor, chin strap. Chin strap. Alternate meaning. Let's see. Facial hair. Of course. British Army slang. It can mean extremely tired or worn out. Okay, okay. Okay. Extremely worn out. Chin strap. Email, e-commerce, e-signature, electric scooter. Let's give that a go. Email, e-scooter, e-commerce. It actually might be that. Hold on. Email, e-commerce, e-signature, e-signature, king, chin strap, emperor, macaroni. That makes sense. I think we got it. I think we got it. That makes sense. Yep. E-things. And then you got king, macaroni. This is like ruler. I knew macaroni and chin strap were like higher up. I was actually about to guess this. Kinds of penguins? What? Kinds of penguin. I thought it was like king. Like ruler, king, that type of thing. I wouldn't have thought penguins. Empoleon. The Pokemon dude. I mean, I wouldn't have guessed that. Would have you have guessed that? I wouldn't have guessed that, dude. God damn. Okay. All right, boys. It is time. I kind of want to see what my reaction test is for the day before we hop into our reactions, dude. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. 74. $88. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that is so bad. Wait, hold on. I'm ready. One more time. One more time. Oh, we're getting worse. Oh my god. We only improved by 4. Okay, dude. All right, so yeah, let's just move on from there. So apparently, this is new news coming out. So all my mobile gamers, Apple just blocked Fortnite on iPhone. Another reason to buy an Android phone. Guess I'm switching. God damn. Guess I'm switching. Bro, I work in a phone store, and let me tell you, when TikTok got banned, I actually had people not do any transfers or like not change their phone, basically not get a new phone because they would lose TikTok on their phone if they switched. That was when TikTok was not in the App Store anymore and you couldn't re-download it. So they had it on their phone and they knew that. And essentially they were like, okay, because I know that, I'm not getting a new phone. I'm not upgrading, dude. I'm not. Thank God, dude. I was going to put him on the guillotine. Goku-san, I hope Frieza chops off your head in game. I hope he like how he made like Krillin explode. I hope that happens with you. But dude, yeah. So I'm. Let's learn more about this on why Fortnite is getting removed from iOS. I actually don't know. I think it might be like how Apple charges like 30% or something crazy as like Apple tax to have your game in their store. I wonder if it's something related to that.
Carrier-based Epic Games says Apple has blocked access to Fortnite on its devices in the U.S. and the European Union.
No!
Epic Games says Fortnite will be offline worldwide on iOS until Apple unblocks it. The video game company submitted Fortnite to Apple for review last week in order to launch the program on the App Store in the U.S. Apple previously booted Fortnite from the App Store in 2020 when Epic Games tried to put its own payment system within the game. A judge ruled in favor of Epic Games, ordering Apple to immediately...
Greedy Apple. Greedy Apple. You can't have your own payment system in the game. You know what's crazy about that? You know what's absolutely insane about that? Other games have their own payment systems like in their game. So like when you buy the game from Apple, they take their cut. And okay. I guess Fortnite was an exception. You're not allowed to have microtransactions inside your game because I said so.
immediately open its App Store to more competition.
Okay. Good news. And then this dude is going to let us know on where to find and download
It has
Fortnite.
been a rough month for Bungie. They are struggling right now.
I'm struggling right now trying to understand on where to download Fortnite on mobile. Where do you download this, John? Where do you do that? Where is Fortnite Mobile on iOS? New Fortnite Mobile iOS release date and download info. Yeah, dude, Apple just wants their cut, dude. They gotta throw the Apple tax on there. Brother, when you use Apple Pay, I absolutely hate how everything is delayed. I hate delayed payments, dude. I hate it. When I make a purchase, I want that junk immediately taken out of my account. I don't want it taken out of my account 8 days down the road, dude. I don't. Like when I make a $20 purchase and I use Apple Pay or like PayPal or something crazy like that, dude, and then I see like minus 20 pending in my account. Wait, this is Moist Critical watching Moist Critical? Wait, hold on. Let's get a... Wait, hold on. Wait, I got to do short-haired Moist Critical. 2019. Oh, wait, hold on. Old Moist Critical. I gotta do stories. Oh my god. This is like an ancient relic that we're trying to... Man, how did I spelt that so wrong? Stow rice. Oh, here we go.
Anime is a word that inspires.
Wait, hold on. It has to be like in a wait, hold on. Do I take off my glasses for this one? I can barely see now. Oh god. Hold on. I got to get to a point where his hair's a little bit longer. Nah, I don't see it. I don't see it, dude. I don't freaking see it. I don't see it. Wait, hold on. I gotta get the camera angle right. I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm Wexy watching I'm Wexy before GTA 6. You might be right about that. Android simple, even if banned, you can just get a VPN. Dude, you're right about that. Bro, if everything went down the shitter for Apple, I would switch to a S25 Ultra or like a Google Pixel Fold. Those phones are kind of sick. I would switch to one of those phones, dude. You don't see it? I don't see it either. I don't know what people are talking about. I don't see it. I don't. The evil moist critical. I mean, all I wear is black. So like it's just like, you know, all I wear is black shirts. So probably because I'm a moist man. I sweat a lot, dude. I don't know if that's an issue that he has. Black or blue. Brother, just wait till I can get like a whole new wardrobe. I'm going to be dripped out for a stream, dog. Be freaking dripped out.
Is Fortnite mobile? This is a question that has been asked probably hundreds, if not thousands of times to me over the last week. This last week has been utterly insane, and I just wanted to provide all of you all with an update as to...
All right, guys, we're becoming a Fortnite mobile streamer. Fortnite mobile streamer, boys. Fortnite mobile. We're going pro.
So what the heck is going on? Where's Fortnite Mobile? Why did I lie? Why is Team Sweden lying? Why does Apple hate Fortnite players? And when can we play the game? Now, if you're in a different universe, and you have no clue what I'm yapping about, well, last week, Tim Sweeney dropped a bombshell of news and information that Fortnite is returning to iPhones and iPads. Yes, after literally waiting 4.5 years, hopefully soon, any minute, any hour now, we should be able to play Fortnite Mobile on our iPhones and iPads, and it's over. Like the whole lawsuit, all that stuff is wrapped up, is concluded. Tim Sweeney, Epic Games, got the victory royale.
Guys, he got the victory royale. That's a crazy reference, dude. We're going to be playing this right on launch.
And because
I don't even know how to do that.
All of last week,
how do you connect your phone to the computer?
Time developing the game, just fixing and optimizing the game, because Fortnite hasn't been on iOS devices in a long time. I know it's in the EU, but I'm sure they have to do some updating and some...
Guys, I got a masterful, easy money plan for any creator, dude. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. You become a mobile gamer so you can strategically only get sponsorships consistently from mobile games. Bingo. I charge $3,000 to play your game on stream. Bingo. That easy, dude. That easy. Raid Shadow Legends, where you at, dude? Where you at? Where you at, dude? Where you at?
Code, and I'm sure they had to get things back up and running. So they spent all of last week.
Honestly, that's not a bad idea. I think there's many different creators that have giga sponsorships for mobile games.
Fixing the game and getting it ready to release worldwide, or not worldwide, actually just in the United States. But I'll talk a little bit later about how you can most likely play it worldwide until Friday, when the big news came.
That's actually a fire idea. That's what I'm talking about, dude. The capitalism business side of me is telling me to have an alternate, have a fifth channel. Wait, no. Have a fourth channel. The fourth one just being a mobile game creator. I feel like I could scale that easily, dude, with YouTube Shorts. Holy. The Black Moist Critical. Please don't give me that title. Please don't give me that title. Oh, man. It's the effect of the black shirt that I'm wearing. So when I have black shirts on, I just have business ideas that are like somewhat ethical and unethical. Like me selling needles to crackheads on a subscription basis. That's actually a fire idea. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I might need documentation to get that done. Hey man, you're blind so you see everything, Wexy. You hear my voice and you're just like, you must be Waxy. But dude, that's actually a fuego easy idea to make bank. You build up an audience based around mobile games because there's a billion startups out there that are paying good money for you to play their game. And if you have knowledge in the mobile game space and you base an audience around it and you got a lot of eyes watching you for mobile games, god damn, if you become a titan in that industry, god damn, you can make some serious money on sponsorships. That's what I'm saying. A man with no sponsorship. Hey, based upon what I'm seeing, dude, hey.
That Fortnite had finally submitted the game to Apple to be approved and then released on the iOS app stores, because you can't just go and upload an app to the app stores without it being approved, because there could be malware, they could be scamming people, there could be some bad apps if that didn't happen. But this,
all right, boys, we're making an app on stream. You guys gotta buy it. It's gonna be free downloads, 1 cent microtransactions. Well, actually, hold on. Does Apple take 30%? Because if so, 3 cent microtransactions on my free app. You want that skin? Bada bing, bada boom, 3 cents. The reason why I'm doing 3 cents is because Apple takes, isn't it 20% or 30%? Because if it's 30%, that 3 cents might turn into 1 cent really quickly for me. Freaking massive.
process, the review process for uploading apps to the App
freaking
Store and
massive.
getting them approved so that way people could download
Massive,
them, normally
dude.
only takes a day. And I know this because Apple knows this, and they tell us. It is literally stated on their website that 90% of reviews, 90% of app reviews.
Really? Maybe mobile games might be the easy way to get viewership. I think you might be onto something, dude. Even better, Roblox mobile, and then have all your titles be Roblox mobile related. God damn. That might be tapping into a whole different audience that not many people are taking advantage of. Not for horrible reasons. I mean, like, that topic being taken advantage of. God damn. Hold on, dude. This is all like going in one ear, going out the other, dude. Like,
views are completed within 24 hours of being submitted. It has officially been 100 hours since Fortnite submitted the.
Bro, I feel like honestly, I might become like a Jay Schlatt situation. Like 7 years down the road, 8 years down the road, dude. I'm gonna be like 28 years old. I'm 22 now. But like, if I keep this up for long enough, dude, something might happen. If something happens, dude, it might be a Jay Schlatt situation where I own like 4 businesses and just like post whatever.
Fortnite mobile update to Apple to be approved and then released. 100 hours seems a bit excessive, given that I don't think.
Bro, I'm gonna be like 35 streaming, dude. Streaming, making content, dude. It's gonna be like a Jack. Did you know Jacksepticeye and Markiplier are both around 35 to 37 years old? And they're still posting? That's gonna be like me. I don't see a future of me stopping.
Tim Sweeney and Epic Games, I don't think that they're going to pull a fast one again and try to get something approved to the iOS App Store that like bypassed the terms of service again. I mean, we literally just spent 4.5 years waiting for this lawsuit to be done. Tim Sweeney just probably spent hundreds of millions of dollars in fighting years of
What if we do like Mobile Monday?
his life against Apple to win. There's no way he would pull some shenanigans to get the app submitted to the App Store if it wasn't complying with the terms of service. And so the last 4 days have been kind of crazy.
$60 million
has been on edge, checking the App
minus
Store
60 million
every hour, checking Twitter every 10 minutes to see if someone's been able to download the game, to see if Fortnite Mobile is back out for players to download.
If I want crackheads go on DayZ, they're everywhere. You might be spitting.
And unfortunately, that is just not the case. It is a waiting game. It is the suckiest waiting game of all time. And what's crazy is, you know who else is waiting with us? Tim Sweeney, even the CEO, the head of Epic Games.
You know what's insane, dude? PUBG Mobile, it's so fun. Bro, back in COVID times before I streamed, before I did like any type of streaming whatsoever, dude, back when COVID just launched, right? When the DLC came in, I played PUBG Mobile every single day. I was diamond ranking on PUBG Mobile. I used to queue up. There was voice chat with your party on PUBG Mobile, dude. It was so fun. I was playing with 4 grown-ass adults from Mumbai. It was like 10 o'clock at night, dude. I just clocked out of work. Loaded, dude. I was just watching YouTube, playing PUBG Mobile on my phone, dude. And goddamn, I was in VC. I'm not even going, dude. I'm not even going to make the accent, dude. But it was 4 grown ass men from Mumbai. We were running it up, dude. We were running it up. We were running it up, dude. It was so funny. It was so funny and fun too. Surprisingly.
Has no clue what's going on. He doesn't know when the app is going to get approved. He doesn't know when the game is going to come back out globally. Tim Sweeney has tweeted multiple times over the last few days that he is in the dark just like everyone else, which is crazy because in a recent podcast interview, Tim Sweeney actually said he was in communication. Him and Epic Games were in communication.
Wexy, have you ever rubbed your eyes so much you started seeing the next universe? Yes. Yes. You know, like when you get up and you actually start seeing stars for no reason? It's actually kind of interesting, dude.
With Apple's lawyers so that way the app could be back on the App Store as soon as possible, and it's just not here. Now, there's some good news and some bad news in regard to this. The good news is that honestly, no communication is kind of okay at this stage of the game. The fact that the game hasn't been denied is better than the game being like instantly denied by Apple and us, you know, having to wait another 4.5 years or whatever. But the bad part about Fortnite Mobile still not being approved to be re-released in the United States on iPhones and iPads is the fact that in 2 days, on Thursday, I think it's May 15th, Fortnite has another update planned to go out, which means if Fortnite's original app submission...
Fortnite mobile news is crazy. 61,000 impressions. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. I'm not hearing enough people talk about this. I'm not. You guys are talking about who's a crackhead in chat. I mean, we're all a little bit off the rocks here, if you know what I mean.
Doesn't get approved, then in 2 days they're gonna have to resubmit another build of Fortnite Mobile to the iOS App Store team, to Apple, whoever approves these apps, and we're gonna have to start the clock over again because Fortnite updates their game so quickly.
Hey, long time no see, dude.
There's a good chance that as soon as that update happens, if the game hasn't been approved within the next 2 days by Apple, then
brother, if you've messaged me in the past like couple of weeks, I'm sorry.
we're gonna be stuck here waiting probably another few days, maybe. I mean, at this point, everything is speculation.
Chat,
no one has
workout?
any reason or information as to why this is taking so long.
Why?
My speculation is that Apple is mad. Apple is genuinely just upset. They're just upset that Epic Games actually won the court case.
Know what you mean.
And that they have to legally put Fortnite Mobile back on the App Store.
Might be a little delayed.
Because that is what the ruling states. The ruling states that they have to allow apps to link out to alternative.
You tried sharing your streaks? No workout? Okay. Okay, dude, I need to like get Snap and everything back up and running again. I've just been like, basically D&D for the past like couple months, dude. People probably think I'm dead right now.
Actually, work now.
Yes, sir.
Payment methods via like web stores and things like that, which is literally what got Epic Games and Fortnite banned off the App Store in the first place. And so now that a judge has ruled many times over that this is legally
From Brian Hearn, would you call a black man the N-word? You mean nice guy? Yeah.
allowed and Apple has to do this. In my opinion, this is Apple's like last ditch just throwing a punch at Epic Games, even though it's not gonna do anything.
Okay.
It's just like the principle. Apple
I need
has
to
fought
fix like
tooth and
certain
nail
things
up to this point to ensure that they could do everything in their power to beat Epic Games, and ultimately they kind of lost on this front. So in my opinion, they're just being annoying, and hopefully that's it. Because I feel like if there would have been an issue to get the game blocked from the App Store again, we would have probably heard something. But the fact that we're all in the
I love how passionate he is about this situation. 8 minutes about talking about downloading Fortnite Mobile on iOS. What's the top comment here? Good video. Apple be milking the review to the max. Okay. They've banned it in EU too? Nah. VPNs wouldn't work for this, dude. VPNs wouldn't work. Oh god, I still had this open. I still had this junk open. Nah. You know, I don't got the camera angle right, dude. I don't freaking got the camera angle right. I swear I cannot like I cannot live up to like these claims that like I'm just like a copy, dude. I can't. I freaking can't. Oh man. Now what do we watch first here? We got 3 on the lineup, dude. We got Final Destination, Kill Count. Never take exercise from this from this health. I'm guessing it's a massive health expert. Wait, hold on. Can I get like a little sneak peek? I'm not going to. Or Master Chief versus Doomslayer, dude. God damn. Doom definitely wins. Doom definitely. He looks like Diddy. You know, the silence is pretty loud. Kill count? You know, I'm kind of feeling like a Final Destination kill count myself, too. Honestly. This is from, like, I believe this is the first one made in 2000. I think that's when the first one came out. Because I think they're on, like, 5, maybe 6 right now. Ooh, wait a minute. Hold on. We'll find out pretty soon. Actually, hold on. Is there anything? I mean, they have buying links? Nah. You can buy the movie? All right, lock it in.
Welcome to the Kill Count, where we tally up the victims in all our favorite horror movies. I'm James H. Anise, and today we're finally starting.
Okay, what are you thinking? What are you thinking, dude? You're gonna grind some CS? Brother, I kind of want to hop in CS2 eventually. I kind of want to hop into FPS games again. I definitely should. It definitely is goated. I should like open up like 1 case a month. You know, I might win the lottery eventually, dude. I might win. I might get a blue Doppler. He looks like Drake? What do you mean he looks like Drake? What do you mean? What do you mean? But what do you think the death counter is going to be for the first Final Destination? I'm guessing maybe about 3,000. Actually, hold on. Maybe I'm overestimating. Because if like a building falls over, dude. 76. I'm guessing 76. That's what my guess is. I'm locking it in. Open knife. Oh, wait. All of Friends open knives this month? I'm due? Put your sub on black. You know, you gotta put it on red, dude. You gotta put it on red. You know what you do? You know what you do for roulette? You take like a number. So like, let's just say 21. You put like 4 chips in 21, and then you put 4 chips and all the connectors to 21. So if it lands on 21, giga jackpot. That's like the true all or nothing roulette strategy. Black runs with it. Hey, I mean, might be the play.
Welcome to the Kill Count, where we tally up the victims in all.
Bro, sometime like this year, we gotta stop at the casino, dude. We got to.
our favorite horror movies. I'm James H. and today
Run
we're
up some
finally
roulette,
starting the
dude.
franchise that so many of you have been
A
waiting
double or
for,
nothing?
Final Destination, beginning with the original film from the year 2000. Final Destination is a film that asks, what happens when you escape death? Its answer is that death
Red
comes
bleeds?
for you. The film's
That, that might be a good psychology fact there. Red bleeds, red doubles.
screenplay was originally written by Jeffrey Reddick, based on one of his own spec scripts for
Get the
X-Files
boys to do
episodes.
coke and
After
gamble?
New Line purchased the film, they brought on director James
I mean, who's driving? I think that's the most important question. Doing 102 down the freeway.
Wong and producer Glenn Morgan. who
You're calling
together
69
rewrote
on the
Reddick's
deaths? Let's
original
call it.
draft. The final film was further altered
3 to
after
400,
test
your
screenings
final?
by New Line founder Bob Shea, Michigan's own, who had found success years earlier producing The Nightmare on Elm Street.
All right, we gotta lock in. We gotta lock in here. We're talking too much about gambling, dude. we're not on Kick, okay? We're not on stake.com, okay? Which never online gamble. Oh my god, you're just flushing your money down the toilet and you only gamble money that you're fine with setting fire to, okay? That is You don't gamble next month's rent and utilities, dude. You got to set the money on fire. If you can do that, do it, dude. I can't stop you from going to the casino, bro. Hey, as long as you have the stream on in the background, gamble all you want, dude.
Films. With all those cooks in the kitchen, Final Destination kind of ended up being a horror film by committee, and it sometimes feels that way.
All right, we gotta
with all
lock
the weird
in.
little asides and disjoint tangential ideas that never really add up to anything. The idea at the core of the film, however, was a powerful one that resonated with audiences and would lead to the production of 4 sequels, each made a few years apart from each other, and with the last 2 filmed in glorious 3D. That core idea, which would be repeated in every installment, is all about death getting even. In each film, one character's graphic and detailed premonition allows a small group of people to escape a major catastrophe that would have otherwise killed them. The premonition disasters are a hallmark of the series, and
Can I adjust my answer? Didn't I say like 76? Didn't I say like 76? I think more people than 76 die. I'm gonna guess like 128. Maybe, oh my god, because like if like an entire bridge collapsed, that's at least 100 people right there.
Reaction content is crazy.
Hey, you're right.
usually do a great job exploiting common
You're
themes
right, dude.
like flying, automobile accidents, roller coasters, and going to
I mean, I'm about to get railed later, dude. About to get railed. And I'm not talking about getting slammed up the booty, dude. I'm talking about soul level 1.
Hold up.
I'm talking about soul level 1. So level 1 Elden Ring, about quarter of the way through the game. I gotta beat one boss. There's a boss called Radahn, dude, that I gotta beat. It's gonna be like I get one tapped. I gotta go through it without getting hit once.
NASCAR races. The survivors who escape these accidents, thereby cheating death, then begin to die in the order in which they were supposed to. And they don't die in any old way either. See, in the Final Destination series, it turns out that Death
No, it's
is
not,
a little
Hubby.
schemer. And instead of just making these people's hearts give out on them or anything, Death sets up elaborate mousetrap-like chain reactions that
He wants me to put
oftentimes lead
50
to
on
an
black?
unusually violent death. These graphic Rube Goldberg
Every time I die in this level 1 soul... Wait. Every time I die in this soul level 1 run of Elden Ring, I put 50 on black.
kills are the other hallmark of the franchise. And as to be expected, they
POV,
grow
you
more
got
and more
unlimited money?
grotesque as the series continues, which, yes,
Oh my
will
God,
mean some
I
censoring in the
hated
public
that.
releases of these episodes, while explicit
The
versions
gymnast
will be
one,
available
I
for
hate.
patrons. Sorry,
Please don't
man,
tell me that's in the
how it
first
goes.
one.
How many kills will Death score in this first film, which seems so quaint compared to what's to
sponsor
come?
the
Let's
first
find out
one.
and get to that. The movie begins with
Radahn
a thundering
has
rain
aura,
title
dude.
card. The opening
Consort
credits
Radahn's
play
gonna
over
be
cryptic
virtually
images of
impossible.
Hanging dolls and oscillating fans as someone gets ready for a trip to Paris. That someone
Our lock-in,
is
we're
high
getting
school
into it.
senior Alex Browning, played
First
by
death
Devin
inbound.
Sawa during the 2 or 3 years he was a hot commodity. Although maybe we're about to get a Sawana-sance, since Devin stars in the upcoming film The Fanatic alongside friggin' John Travolta and directed by Limp Bizkit's own Fred Durst. Yeah! Alex is a superstitious kind of guy
Alex?
who's nervous about his
Hold on.
French classes
My government my government name? Hold on.
flight ahead of him.
Whoa, mama, you gotta leave that on. Tell you, man, the last flight without the plane crashing or anything, so I figured it's gotta be on the bag, or at least with the bag.
Pretty paranoid there, but I can't hate this guy when he's got a Buck Cherry poster hanging in his room. They were the first band I ever saw live, and I don't care what you say, that first album was a banger. Alex goes to the airport where we meet some of his classmates who will also be going to the city
Bro, I swear on everything, once we get to Melania in Elden Ring for level 1, it took me 3 days with a absolutely giga P. Did I see your new PC build? I didn't. Shoot it my way. I'll make sure to take a peek at it. Yeah, my new PC, I kind of upgraded that junk. Yeah, I I went overkill with my PC, dude. I went overkill. You got a 5070? I should have gotten a Ryzen, but I got an Intel at the time, so I'm kind of stuck with it. I got a Intel i9 1400KS and a 4090. Yeah, I should have did a Ryzen.
City of Lights. First, there's Resident
Yeah, dude, with the chicken leg build, hyper ultimate bleed build, ultimate hyper bleed build, I took 3 days to beat Melania. So doing it with bare minimum equipment and level 1, so I get one tapped, might take me like 2 weeks, maybe 3. You never trust Intel? 4090? Yeah, it's a 4090 RTX GeForce, whatever, dude. I bought it at the time. I just slapped it in there. Bro, and I went overkill on the RAM too. I just went overkill everywhere. Like quite literally every piece of this PC beside me is overkill. The junk is at least 100 pounds. Brother. yeah, I like the more I was looking into Ryzen, the more I kind of like regret, but like, you know, at the same time, it is what it is, dude, as long as it works.
Fuckboy Carter, who's played by Kerr Smith, who would go on to be in My Bloody Valentine 3D. Carter's got a girlfriend named Terry, who doesn't do much other than make out with him, and he likes to spend his time bullying nerds like this hockey jersey wearing kid named Billy Hitchcock, played by Sean William Scott. Yep, as you will come to hear, Carter's a dick.
Let me give you a hand with this, man. There you go. Carter, you dick!
There's also the obvious love interest for Alex, a girl named Clear
RTX 4090. That's real. Underclock the voltage and get insane boost clocks. I'm not gonna touch anything with the BIOS, dude. I actually had to get my PC like looked at, dude, because I made it with my brother. And essentially, after about 4 to 5 months of everything running smoothly, it went ahead and started to blue screen for no reason. So that's when I had to get it checked, dude. And he was just like, yeah, I had to turn off 2 settings in the BIOS. Cool. And now it works beautifully. Really weird, dude. I think it might be he even mentioned it too. He was just like, yeah, I think it might be the Intel CPU. I mean, if things like go downhill, you might have to replace that one part. I'm just like, all right, bet.
Rivers, played by
Alex
Ally Larter.
reacts
You
to
can tell
porno?
she's a squiggly
Hell
lines
nah.
intellectual because she walks through the airport reading Henry frickin' Miller. Alex's best
Maybe on a different website, bud. Maybe.
friends, though, are a pair of brothers named George and Todd. Todd is played by Chad Dinella, who would go on to be an obnoxious piece of shit character in the obnoxious piece of shit movie Saw 3D.
You're crazy. I knew you were crazy the minute I laid eyes on you. Crazy.
But in this movie, he's not so much a piece of shit as he has to take a shit, and he and Alex are so tight that they're bona fide pooping partners. Although they ain't singing together like Demon and Anita, their pre-flight dump does feature some music, since the radio is
I mean, the acting isn't too good on here. Because it is like from 2000. It is from
Playing Rocky
2000.
Mountain High by John Denver.
Tied a plane crash.
Uh-oh. A coincidence like that is sure to freak out the superstitious Alex right before he boards Bully Flight 180.
Your birthday is the same as your departure time. September
Wait, no, the
25,
plane
9:45.
explodes.
And I guess that coincidence will freak him out too. But
Wait, how many
Alex,
people
what are
can
you
board a
freaked out
plane at
about
one
here,
time?
man? That's just the flight status board. It's useful information. Alex gets worried about
Like
a
50?
ton of things in this movie, which are always presented with foreboding push-ins and bass tones. But everything's so innocuous, it's hard for me to take it seriously. Like, that's just a plane, Alex. It's not ominous. It's just 20th century travel technology. They board their flight and feel reassured of its safety by the sight of a crying baby.
That's a good sign.
Oh no, the baby dies too. Hell nah.
Oh, that's kind of dark, but I guess
Does that count as half a kill?
it's a solid line.
A really fucked up God.
Okay, that one might be in bad taste though. Alex takes his assigned
I think
seat,
you might
but
be
is asked
right.
to switch
About
spots
300 to
with one of these
400.
Generically attractive
I'm still
early
sticking to
2000s.
237.
He does, and although his new seat is next to Todd,
Depends-
its tray latch is
depends on
broken,
the plane.
And you know the airline ain't gonna do a damn thing about that. The plane's takeoff is smooth at first, and everybody cheers. But things take a tumultuous turn real damn fast, and pretty soon those oxygen masks are popping
Oh
out of the overhead.
shit. Oh my god. So it looks like you can have 3 people on each side. I mean, there's more than 5 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, 12 rows. 3 times 12 times 2. That's a crazy.
But hate to tell
Wait,
you.
hold on. That's only like a portion of the plane too. 3 times 12 times 2 times 2, because there's another half of the plane. God damn.
Hey folks, a little bit of extra airflow
Goddamn.
ain't gonna help when a fire starts on
Guys,
board
I think
and a
my
whole
guess
row
might
of
be a little
seats gets
short.
Sucked out the side of the plane. Holy shit! Another fire burst spreads through the cabin, and we watch Alex's face cook for a nice hot minute until he finally wakes up back in his original seat on the plane. Those she's all that looking chicks asking him to switch again. Alex quickly determines that his dream.
Wait, hold on. You might be speaking facts, Bloobly. This is the best way to watch a movie. Watch half the way through from recap from a YouTube livestream react. Bingo.
Was
You
more
understand.
Like a premonition, and he calmly explains everything he just saw to the others on board.
Fucking plane's gonna explode!
Haha, never mind. Alex fucks shit up and even fucking starts a riot. A riot! During the commotion, a handful of students are removed from the plane along with both teacher chaperones. Todd leaves his brother George to go check on Alex, and Clear opts to remove herself voluntarily, since things are getting so spooky. The pilot bars all of them from his plane, but since both French teachers are here, they convince him to let one of them back on board to chaperone the rest of the class headed to Paris. Although Larry Murnau offers to stay, Valerie Luton insists he go ahead, so she stays behind as he reboards the plane. Alex tries explaining himself, which only leads to another fight with Carter, and while they scuffle, Billy watches out the window as the rest of his class heads to Paris.
There they go. Here we stay.
Yep, there they go, all right. Flight 180's explosion somehow breaks the airport windows, which...
Guys, we're on like the first death sequence here of the movie. We're already like 50 past my guess. About 287 passengers. I said 237. Damn.
I would like to see myth busted, please. And just like that, we've got a new kill count record. The movie will later give us a number to use when it reports that 287 people died on Flight 180.
All 287 passengers are female.
God damn!
See? As far as premonition kills go, I won't be including them on the kill count because they're just visions. And besides, the same people end up dying for real later and getting counted anyway. As you might expect, everyone is immediately suspicious of Alex, even though he rightfully claims he didn't cause the explosion to happen. Dude.
Well, I mean, he yelled out, "This plane is going to explode," and then the plane explodes. FBI might be knocking on the door. You said my name properly. Hell yeah, Bloobly. Bloobly.
Dude, just be happy this was pre-9/11.
I haven't heard a name like
or
that
you'd
before.
Probably already be on your way down to Gitmo. Even pre-Patriot Act.
You know, honestly, your name is a lot better than Kink Knight. Right? Because I think it was a You Cringe, You Drink a couple weeks ago. It was like Kin underscore. Wait, no, it was Kin Knight, like 87. But he didn't have an underscore in between Kin and Knight. And it was quite literally pronounced Kink Knight. I'm just like, bro, you got to put an underscore or like a dot or something in her name.
So, the FBI is obviously getting involved, and two bland dudes in suits
It's a real
introduce
name, though.
themselves as Agent Wayne and Agent
It's like bubbly but blue.
Agent Shrek. The
Yes,
DreamWorks
sir.
movie came out 2 years later in 2001, thereby making this character retroactively hilarious. Fun fact though, Agent Shrek is named after Max Schreck, who played Count Orlok in Nosferatu, and many other characters are also named after classic horror film creators. You got Alex Browning, who comes from Todd Browning, director of Universal's 1931 Dracula, Agent Wayne, who comes from Robert Wayne, director of The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, and of course, Billy Hitchcock, who comes from Alfred Hitchcock, director of like a billion movies, including The Birds. These
That's a
feds
hard
are also
picture.
suspicious of Alex, but they're unable to learn anything during their questioning, except that Val Lewton feels guilty for sending the other teacher back onto the plane. Survivor's guilt, man. It'll get you.
We got attacked twice today? Oh, I only seen the first one. You took care of the second one? God damn. You act quick. You should get the badge of honor. I wish I could like give out like stickers or like change the color of your name or something.
Yeah. A month later, there's a funeral service for Alex's classmates, and in their honor, the school uncovers a statue of a bird? Really? Maybe it should have gone with something that doesn't remind people of flight. At the service, we see that everyone's got a different reaction towards Alex. Clear thanks him for her life, Billy believes that he's a full-blown psychic, and Ms. Luton is literally repulsed by him.
Don't talk to me, you scared the hell out of me.
As for Carter, he's still got no love for the Sowister, and instead decides that his survival has left him untethered to the mortal realm.
I'm never gonna die.
The worst fallout for Alex, though, is that Todd's dad blames him for the death of Todd's brother George, so the Poopin' Pals are presently off limits to each other.
Yeah, normally the person, man, this is a crazy frame to pause that, but like normally the person that says I'm never going to die dies first.
No longer allowed to defecate as a duo. And so, that night, Todd is forced to take a solo squat in his bathroom at home, never noticing the drippy valve leaking behind his porcelain throne. For some reason, he tries to shave his non-existent facial hair only to cut himself before a cloudy image appears behind him in his mirror, portending the fatal disaster that awaits him. Look out, Todd, that leaky water's coming at ya! And it's blue for some reason. That's weird. Over at Alex's house, the other excommunicated poopeteer is just about to engage in a little tuggy session when he instead uses his smut to scare away a voyeuristic hootie-hoo. His penthouse gets caught up in the fan, and he's left with a warning sign from fate, or whatever. Todd! But it's too late for Alex to save Todd, since death has already caught up to him in the form of a...
Oh God. I hate any type of bathroom related like death or fall, because hitting like that body part or like your head on tile. Damn, I hate that. I hate it. It happened to me one time.
A slippery fall into a clothesline. The mechanics of it wrapping around his neck are a little wonky to me, but at least there's this cool image of his eyes becoming bloodshot. Todd struggles for quite some time, but he's unable to save himself, not with scissors nor with traction. Todd dies in his bathtub with a clothesline around his neck, while death covers up its tracks.
Wait, couldn't he have just like did a dip?
Wait, what the fuck? Why is Death cleaning up the evidence here? It's not like you're gonna get arrested, Death. That's literally the one and only time something like this happens in the entire series. But part of me will always wish that we got a series where Death was just a shady 2-bit criminal who had to cover up his own
slippery.
needs. Anyway, Alex runs over to Todd's house, and although he's too late to save his friend, he is just in time to look shady as fuck to FBI agents Shrek and Donkey. Alex goes to talk to Clear, who's taking a break from reading Tropic
What kind of ice cream are you grabbing?
Stuff in her garage. Her metalwork pieces that she shows off to Alex include a statue of Billy the Answerhead from Figure It Out.
Who's the springy head guy?
It's you.
Oh, never mind. I guess it's supposed to be Alex. And Clear says she made it because she feels some kind of emotional connection to him.
4 years of high school, we haven't said one word to each other. At that moment on the plane, I felt what you felt.
This is one of those
Wait, you put salt on your ice cream? Pause.
baked ideas that I think kind of muddles up the
Who
movie.
does that?
But because of Clear's feeling mabobs, she knows that Alex feels like death is still around them.
Is that
Feels like
good?
It's all around us.
Is that something that you're feeling?
Alex feels like he'd know his feelings better if he was able to feel Todd's body. Feel it spiritually, not in like a weird way. So the teens decide to break into the local funeral parlor to pay Todd's corpse a visit.
It
and
is
see if they
good?
can
All right,
feel any
bet.
answers out from it. At the funeral home, they encounter the coolest motherfucking mortician.
Chocolate with salt is giving you pain. Think about that. I mean, you got like salt and sweet, kind of a good combo. It's kind of like chocolate with a pretzel, right? It's a good combo. So it has me curious. You grab vanilla, that's a goated answer, dude.
In this side of a closed casket funeral,
Yeah,
Tony
keep the
Fuck Yes
count.
Todd plays Bloodworth, a character with an awesome name that's only given in the credits. And as to be expected, Mr. Todd tears this scene the hell up as he tells the kids that their friend's death wasn't a suicide, as it had been ruled and reported, but it wasn't an accident either.
In death, there are no accidents, no coincidences, no mishaps, and no escapes.
Bloodworth tells them that death has a design, and by walking off that plane, Alex and his pals cheated death, but only temporarily. Now death's drawing up a new design for everyone who escaped. And although Alex wants to figure out and defeat Death's new plan, Bloodworth tells him that there are risks to cheating the Grim Reaper.
And you don't even want to fuck with that Mac Daddy.
That's always been another weird line to me. I've never figured out exactly what Tony Todd is talking about there, but whatever. I'm just happy to have him in a scene.
I'll see you soon.
Not soon enough, Mr. Todd. Alex tells Clear that from now on, they need to be looking out for omens of death. Kind of like that reflection in the
This is the truck. This is the truck scene.
window of a bus
think.
that isn't really there.
It
but
is.
you know who is actually there? Carter, whose driving is just as dickish as
Is
his
it?
pedestrian behavior.
Carter, dick.
All of a sudden, all 6 of the remaining survivors find themselves together outside of a coffee shop. Coincidence or something spooky? The usual bickering gets underway until Terry tells Carter and Alex to knock it off.
They died and we lived. Get over it.
Yeah, get over it. Like this bus gets over Terry's
Damn.
body. Boom! These suddenly hit by a vehicle kills are kind of common nowadays. But I remember being floored by this
Damn.
kill the first time I saw it. Almost.
Bro, they got sent to an anime. That's how it happens, dude. That's how it freaking happens.
As floored as Terry's body after
Bus-chan.
that bus hit her. Zing. And I wasn't the only one rocked by it either. Test screen audiences took so long to calm the fuck down after that kill that the filmmakers literally had to add 40 seconds of inconsequential chill out footage where Alex and Clear both make
Truck-kun.
Alka-Seltzer drinks.
Yes.
That's why that weird little scene is in there. Alex continues trying to figure out a pattern to these deaths, and he comes across a new clue when an unlikely graphic in a news report shows, in detail, the path of destruction on the plane after its fuel line caught fire. A little of this, a little of that, and holy moly, we've got a convenient itinerary of death that Alex can follow to determine the pattern.
Die in the order they would have died. That's death's design.
And according to Death's design, Ms. Valerie Luton is next. Ms. Luton is currently packing up her house so she can move to a new town and start a new life. But not if the
Hell
invisible
yeah.
breeze of death has anything to say about it. Careful, Ms. Luton, death's even in your teapot. Spooky! I do think the shadow reflection stuff is kinda dumb, but not as dumb as Ms. Luton's behavior after she pours herself some hot water for tea. What the fuck was that? I guess she got spooked because the mug has the high school's logo on it.
POV, you have a small child that sneaks up on you, playfully.
Ms. Luton's behavior after she pours herself some hot water for tea. What the fuck was that? I guess she got spooked because the mug has the high school's logo on it, but it's never really played well to me, and in fact, this entire convoluted setup for her death feels pretty forced and clunky. Ms. Luton cancels
Man, the
her
COVID
tea
time
and
was a
instead
different time
pours
period,
herself a
dude.
beverage that's
Hands
cold and
down.
hard. The change in temperature cracks the mug, which leaks out a trail of vodka on the floor before some of it seeps
290 if
into
we
a
count the
computer
invisible
monitor.
child.
Things kick into
Count
high
it.
gear when the monitor explodes, catching Luton in the neck with some glass and starting a fire that follows her along the vodka trail. And listen, I know that's a handy trope for writers, but liquor isn't flammable unless it's 100 proof or higher, and most vodkas are only 80
Moonshine.
proof. Maybe this
Hey, she had some moonshine, dude. She just stores it in a liquor bottle.
would be believable if Luton was knocking back some 151, but she wasn't, so it isn't. The fire spreads to the kitchen, where it blows up her bottle of vodka.
Damn!
And the explosion knocks Luton to the ground. When she reaches for a rag so she can get a head start cleaning this whole mess up, it pulls down a block of knives, and one of them stabs her in the chest. It's right about then
That could have been worse. That could have been worse. That could have been so much worse, like falling on your face.
that Alex runs over to her house to check on her. He finds her on the floor bleeding to death, and after one final explosion from the oven, knocks a chair over, which drives the knife in
God
deeper
damn!
as Luton finally dies. After she's gone, Alex stupidly grabs the knife, getting his fingerprints all over the murder weapon. Well, don't drop it there, dude. Take that shit with you and bury it somewhere. Come on! The last 4 survivors all get together, even though they're still far from being friends.
Carter, you dick!
Although Carter and Billy grill Alex about who the next one on death's list is, Alex says it doesn't matter. Shut the fuck up, you idiots. That kind of language and an increasing sense
This show is just death completions? Absolutely, dude. That's what Final Destination is.
of desperation causes Carter
You know, to this day, I still don't drive behind like log carrying trucks. Never do it. Never
to
do it.
snap, and he puts the pedal to the metal.
May as well go out on my own free will, right?
As Carter speeds through the streets, Alex has a couple of premonitions about seatbelts breaking and passenger trains not braking. As if on cue, Carter stops the car right in the middle of some train tracks.
What?
And don't look now, but shoot, motherfuckers! Billy, Clear, and Alex all file out of Carter's car while he stays seated, calmly waiting for his death. But at the last minute, he decides that it ain't his time. But that might not be for him to decide, because all of a sudden, his car won't start.
Oh,
And
shit.
his doors won't open, and his seatbelt won't unbuckle.
Why does the door not open? Why does the door not open?
Ay, caramba! Armed with his knowledge that the seatbelt will break, Alex intervenes and saves Carter's life right before the train goes all Back to the Future 3 on his Chevy Nova. I guess that one wasn't death-proof. Thank you, Editor Zorn, for that joke, because I don't know cars. Alex tells the others that Carter was, in fact, the next one on Death's checklist. But does that mean everyone's safe now? Or is Carter still at the top of the list, like Billy thinks?
You're dead! You're dead!
Oh, nah.
And you ain't taking me with you!
Then travel alone, mofo. Billy gets a sudden half decapitation from a hunk of chunk of metal junk kicked up by the train. Dude, where's the top of my head?
Damn.
Maybe check behind the mail truck, Billy. Alex quickly logics out that because he intervened and saved Carter's life, death skipped over him and went to the next person on the list, which was Billy. And after Billy, Alex is next. And after Alex, Clear is next. Oh no, what should they do?
Why don't you just get the fuck out of here?
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure, let's do that. And we can just end this scene here with a fade to black. Fuck it. Sometime later, Alex is hiding out in a woodsy cabin owned by Clear and is doing everything he can think of to death-proof the interior. These kind of seem like some janky-ass safety measures though, Alex. Is this really the least dangerous setup you could think of? That looks unstable as shit. And why are you eating cat food? Is cat food safer than people food? Great, Lucy will be thrilled to hear it. While playing a game of Crumply Dumply with some newspaper, Alex sees a picture of those hotties from his class who had asked him to switch seats on the plane. And then he realizes that he never actually did in real life.
I never moved. Clear seat was in.
Now, honestly, if I knew I was going to die next, I would throw myself in a padded room with a straitjacket on, or like some type of cuffs, something. Honestly,
This is
I think
another
the padded
point that
room would be
always kinda
enough.
confused me a little bit, and I still don't fully get it. But I do know that gusts of wind mean death is on the prowl. It's now going after Clear, who's the next on its list for reals, with some zappy lightning and a wacky waving power line. Alex heads out to help Clear right as Agent Shrek and co. roll up from the swamp. They're still chasing after him because, you know, his fingerprints were all over the knife they pulled out of Val Luton's chest, idiot. But Alex gets away from the cops in a fucking canoe.
You'd start
What?
playing
Yeah,
Highway to
Rockstar
Hell.
needs to make GTA Venice pronto. And
Now, you can tell this is not actually America because he would be dead right now. He would have at least 17 bullet holes in his back right now.
Wait, a fucking canoe? What? Yo, Rockstar needs to make GTA Venice pronto. As Alex shakes his tails and runs through the woods to Clear's house, the wild and out power line somehow manages to turn her whole upstairs into a full-blown pyrotechnic show. I don't know what's causing those explosions, but they all look very staged. Clear escapes into her
What do you
garage,
mean they're
gets into her car,
staged?
then decides that the safest way out is by reversing straight on through the garage door. Shockingly, that doesn't work, I said sarcastically, and she winds up trapped with a beam through her windshield. Alex arrives to find Clear being harassed by the world's most persistent power line. He engages in a shovel fight with it, like he's out of ammo playing Day of Defeat, but his efforts only lead to another series of unfortunate events. And by the end of them, fire has gotten involved as well. Alex tells Clear that he's going to grab the power line, so
Why do you have an oxygen tank in your garage?
she can get out of the car before it explodes.
It'll skip you and it'll all be over.
Although she cries for him not to, he goes ahead and does it anyway. Right as the car explodes and blows both of them to the ground. Is that it then? Did Alex die? We're fading to white, so yes? Actually, no. Although originally, yes. The original ending did have Alex dying right there in Clear's driveway. And it was followed by a denouement
In case you
showing
can't
Clear
breathe.
giving birth to a child she had made with him. There were some other deleted scenes where it was implied that the two of them boned on a beach, and where it showed that Clear was pregnant. So in the original ending, where both Clear and Carter survived, they were finally able to beat death by bringing new life into the world. Although that concept was removed from this film, they would explore it again in Final Destination 2. As for this original ending, Bob Shea had it changed after test screenings to the much more punchy and less schlocky ending that we all know and love. That
Damn.
maybe makes up for the time he changed the ending of the first night.
It looks like the biggest death scene was the plane. They did get freaky. Which I would hop the country, dude. Actually, hold on. You just witnessed a plane explode and you're gonna hop on a new plane. Hell no.
Nightmare movie to include that awful shot of a sex doll being pulled through a window. The real ending, which was filmed in reshoots that cost a few extra $1 million, takes place 6 months later. In it, Alex, Clear, and Carter, all looking pretty different, are alive and well and finally fulfilling their trip to Paris. They sit at a cafe and toast the ones who didn't make it, celebrating the fact that they beat death's design and have won a new lease on life. But Alex isn't completely satisfied yet. He breaks out his crackpot map and points out that although he intervened to save Clear's life, no one actually intervened to save his. So shouldn't he still be at the top of Death's list? Carter acknowledges that Alex may have a point, but he's not too concerned for his own safety.
For all I know, it could circle back and get us all again. But I am the safest fucker in the world because you're still next.
Don't speak too soon, Carter, because it's time for things to
Oh,
get
no.
spooky. Yeah,
Oh, no.
Bring on the breeze and the foreboding flames. Alex tries to leave the others so they can be safe, but as he walks away from them, a near accident
truck!
with a bus triggers yet another Rube Goldberg death contraption that leads to a big old 180 sign swinging down to kill him. Thankfully, Carter intervenes and saves him by knocking him to the ground.
So who's next?
You's next, Carter. The movie cuts to black right before the sign hits him. But
Damn.
the kill is confirmed in Final Destination 2.
R.I.P.,
And
dude.
also, come
R.I.P.
on,
my
Carter
man.
obviously died there. Excellent last-minute kill, too. Death may be coming for us all, but how many did it catch up to during Final Destination? Let's find out and get to the numbers.
Getting hit by a bus is crazy.
A record-shattering 292 people
Yeah, count
died
him.
in Final Destination. Obviously, I don't know the demographic breakdown of all the 287 plane victims, but aside from them, 3 men and 2 women died, so we can put them on the pie chart in some barely perceptible wedges. With a runtime of 98 minutes, we
You know, they're missing at least 2 or 3 kills on there. They're missing at least 2 or 3. 100%. They're missing at least 2 or 3. Like the ghost child who got sprayed with hot tea water. And him getting hit by the bus. They're missing a couple, dude.
had a kill on average technically every 20.14 seconds. But yeah, you can see here why averages aren't always useful. I'll give the golden chainsaw for coolest kill to Billy Hitchcock. I almost went with Terry, but I've always loved how the effect of this death looks. It's the one kill in this first film that hints towards just how gory the series is going to get. Dull machete for lamest kill will go to Valerie Luton. I know all Final Destination deaths are convoluted, and that's kind of the point, but even with later deaths that are more more fantastical, I find them more believable than Val's unrealistic reaction and her trail
That was the kill right there.
of flammable vodka. And for the Final Destination franchise, I've got a new award to give out each episode. The Primo Premonition, which will go to the coolest death that
It's like these count.
takes place only in a vision, since those don't go on the kill count. For the inaugural award, I'll give it to Alex Browning himself. The crash of Flight 180 doesn't have as many interesting individual deaths as the catastrophes in the sequels, so I've just got to give it to the main character burning up like that. It's pretty damn shocking the first time you watch this movie. And that's it. Final Destination came—
Damn. Okay. Okay, freaking massive, dude. He missed a couple kills there, unfortunately. Unfortunately, he did miss a couple kills, dude. You think Avengers Infinity War has the highest kill count ever? I mean, when Thanos went... There's half of the universe right there. There's a couple trillion people. There you go. Gone. Gone. Man. What to do? What to do? What to do? What to do? We just have 2 here, dude. We just have freaking 2. We have Master Chief versus Doomslayer versus never take exercise advice from this health expert. I wonder what she has to say. Hiring her to teach health is like hiring P. Diddy for sex ed. That's crazy. All right, you out? Hey, take care, dude. Take care. Make sure to win some games today, dude. Make sure to win some freaking games today. Unbox another knife. All right. I think we might do the Doom one. Master Chief versus Doomslayer. I think Doom easily wins this. Easy. I think he does. Like, hyper easily. Like, super easily. Like, I think it's not even going to be fair. Because the thing about the Doomslayer, he has his sword that's basically a lightsaber. But I guess Master Chief has something similar. Let's find out.
Time for a death battle! Just kidding, that ain't me. That's the brand new Boomstick U2s. It's a limited time thing, so move your butts and get it while you still can. Just click the link below to go to u2s.com.
Master Chief versus...
You don't know who Doomslayer or Master Chief is? Well, you'll find out, dude. You'll find out right here and now. Doomslayer versus Master Chief, it's not even going to be fair. Like, it's not, I mean, in terms of strength, but like brute force is different, dude. It's kind of like one gorilla versus one really strong man. Not 100 men. One man. One really strong man.
This is Doomslayer.
The super soldier and the demon destroyer of Doom. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Born in the distant year of 2511, John grew up in a normal space colony many light years from Earth. However, John was anything but normal.
He was different from the other boys. Taller, stronger, meaner.
Which is why the brilliant Dr. Halsey chose him for her great experiment.
Wait, was there a show?
Program.
Well, he wasn't just show.
Surely this was from like a cartoon, right? I don't recall a show ever being played.
He was kidnapped, replaced by a dying clone so nobody would know.
Newly conscripted into the United Nations Space Command as John 117, he was only 6 years old.
He wasn't the only one. Him and 74 other kids got shoved into the deadliest summer camp ever, going through intense training to be molded into child soldiers. Because you can't spell infantry without infant.
The training tore away John's identity. He couldn't remember his family. He couldn't remember his home. He couldn't even remember his full name. All that mattered was the game. The Mission.
And boy, was he good at it, learning all sorts of military history, tactics, leadership, and best of all, weapons.
8 years later, he was finally prepared for the
It's still not even going to be fair. Doomslayer versus Master Chief. It is like, it's not going to be fair. It's going to be so one-sided. I mean, you can't really kill Master Chief by like blowing him up or like shooting him. Like, let's just say with with a shotgun or an assault rifle or anything. You can't really shoot Master Chief, but you can rip and tear Master Chief.
augmentation process that would make him superhuman. Augmentation which almost half of his peers did not survive, and even more were left permanently disfigured.
Yeah, he's got this. How bad could it be?
The biochemical and biomechanical process was extraordinary. Hormones and protein complexes boosted his muscle growth to an inhuman scale. His senses were surgically enhanced by rewiring his brain.
Oh shit, yeah, there had to have been a show.
Carbide ceramic was grafted to his skeleton to make his bones nearly unbreakable.
So bro's basically Wolverine, noted. Master Chief is Wolverine. He has armor-covered bones. He has armor-covered bones. This is like Wolverine and Captain America, and you merge the two to make Master Chief. Damn. Well, I mean, unbreakable bones until he rips off your arm.
His nervous system was literally...
Okay, dude, I am not bouncing on it. I am not I'm not bouncing on it right now, dude. I'm not. It's just facts. It's just facts.
Shocked into reacting 300% faster at all times. And with a little luck, John was torn apart and rebuilt as something new.
A Spartan! Hey, the process is messed up, but you can't argue with the results. And it wasn't long before he earned the rank of Master Chief Petty Officer. Time to fight some crazy aliens!
And he has the gear to take on a whole army by himself.
Oh yeah, the M85C assault rifle can fire 650 rounds in a minute.
How many hell divers do you need to kill Doom Guy? A planet. Probably a planet, dude. Like, if we're being real, like a country.
M6R is nicknamed the Spartan Laser for a reason and can blow up tanks with a single beam of light. He's got a semi-auto rocket launcher with a lock-on feature, and if you're as lucky as
You
John,
need
a
69
jumping
exactly?
feature.
Probably.
Oh, don't get me started on that beautiful, beautiful pistol. Good times.
Plus, he's picked up a number of enemy weapons over the years. The Covenant's charging plasma pistol, homing needler, and sticky plasma grenades add whole new strategies to Master Chief's
Bro, what's a sticky plasma grenade going to do about Doom Guy? It's like coughing baby versus hydrogen bomb.
Combat style. And the weapons from the Banished basically shoot big, scary spikes at people. Kind of hardcore.
Unless he finds the energy sword or gravity hammer first, then he's gonna jump in swinging. Come on, you know everyone goes for the sword.
Out of the 135 plus weapons he's carried, the tech of the Forerunners may be his most impressive find. Ionized particle weapons, slip space portal generators, and shields made of extremely durable hard light. In fact, by tapping into a Forerunner ship he was on, a massive amount of that very hard light formed a shield strong enough to save him from a point-blank 30 megaton nuclear warhead.
Okay, I know what's going to happen now. So he's going to deploy this shield when Doom Guy brings out the BFG. When he brings out the BFG, fires it at Master Chief, he's going to deploy the shield to block it.
Shield strong enough to save him from a point-blank 30 megaton nuclear warhead.
It annihilated a whole starship, and Chief was just fine, floating around in space like he's chilling at the pool. I guess it helps that he's wearing armor.
You need a female hell diver to riz him up. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So badass, it's named after Thor's hammer, Mjolnir.
I mean, doesn't Doom Guy have access to succubuses? That's not even a fair comparison. I think they have access to that there because they're actively fighting demons in hell. I think Doom Guy has access to all the succubus in hell, dude. If you really think about it,
Mjolnir.
Well, the Mjolnir armor improves his strength and speed even more, has energy shields to block incoming fire, and fills his wounds with medical biofoam. He's got a grappling hook, cause who doesn't, and thrusters so he can fly. Well, kind of.
Spartans in armor have dodged laser fire from the Type 50 beam rifle, and Master Chief has pushed himself to run 66 miles per hour, matching the top speed of a cheetah.
And he's strong enough to flip the 66-ton scorpion tank, and even an elephant.
What? Why would he throw an elephant?
No, Wiz, not the animal, though he could definitely suplex the hell out of one of those if he wanted to. I'm talking about that behemoth of a mega truck that moves like 2 miles an hour. Even the game wonders how Chief can flip that 200-ton beast.
He can access other equipment.
Brother, flipping a 200-ton vehicle? I mean, you got Doom Guy just casually punching a giant block of steel and rock. And it goes flying. It goes flying, dude. He casually does that. No glaze. This is real canon stuff. He's tapping that suck you bussy. You know, the Doom Guy may have certain fetishes. You never know. Maybe he taps it, then he rips off your limbs.
With the Mjolnir armor, like invisibility, speed boosts, extra shields, and even 10 seconds of total invincibility. But even without those, the armor is strong enough to survive re-entering the Earth's atmosphere and crashing to the ground.
The moment we all realized just how tough this guy really is. Tough enough to end the war with the Alien Covenant almost single-handedly. He was so scary, the aliens even started calling...
Grug can beat both Doomslayer and Master Chief. Is that a Grug moment? Is that real? Is that real? Can he even be power scaled?
Him the demon.
You'd think he wouldn't still be a petty officer after that. If anyone deserves a raise, it's
him. He was called the demon, dude. That's kind of tough.
Is the highest rank for enlisted recruits. A commissioned officer isn't as active in the field. Kind of defeats the whole point of being a super soldier, right?
That's kind of tough.
And
being called
totally
the demon.
In this. He had the help of an onboard.
That's what they call me in Uno. They call me like Christopher Columbus in Uno. They call me Napoleon in Umo. Umo? It's like a Walmart Uno. You know, they call me the Mongolian. They call me Kangas Khan in Uno, dude.
Board artificial intelligence system based on the mind of Dr. Halsey herself, Cortana.
God, everything comes with AI these days. This one's different, though. Or, wait, maybe not. Is anyone horny for Alexa?
Cortana can hack other AIs, even those designed
the future
by far
of
more
Siri.
advanced civilizations. She is constantly tracking enemies, can guide large-scale battles, and even process the entirety of human knowledge in less than 2 hours. ChatGPT could never.
I mean, Chief isn't too far from an emotionless robot himself. Halsey made him like that.
Sort of. He's a force to be reckoned with, but John lost a lot of himself along the way. As luck would have it, and John is quite lucky, Cortana proved herself a dear friend. Even when she started her villain arc and exploded, but it's okay, he just got a new one.
Kind of ironic how the artificial chick based on the woman who destroyed his life would bring back his sense.
Am I missing things here? Is this canon? Has to be canon, right? This is from the game. I can tell. Having having a hologram of the AI that you're talking to would be kind of sick. Imagine like Jarvis, like a built-in Jarvis into your head, man, with Neuralink, dude. Like I remember seeing a meme floating around the past couple days. It was like POV, you're in 2050, your Neuralink gets hacked, so your mind melts while it's transferred into a Bitcoin mine. And it was a 140p video of a dude mining down in Minecraft.
Of humanity.
But no matter who or what he has on his side, the Master Chief is no mere hero of Earth, but a savior of the galaxy.
Whether or not he starts a fight, you can be damned sure he'll finish it.
Yep, that's not enough.
Today's battle is sponsored by Prize Picks.
Prize Picks is the best way to get into fantasy esports.
W-ad. Jeshi. This is Huge.
Mars, Phobos, named for the Greek god of fear, and Deimos, inspired by the god of dread.
Sounds like the perfect place for portals to the burning abyss.
As demons swarm the Martian moon of Phobos,
You'd smash Cortana? Brother. Brother, save it for later. Do you a favor? What in particular? Will I do it? It's all depending on the favor, dude.
only one man survived to tell the tale and push the demons back to the pits of hell.
He was a space marine until he refused an order to fire on civilians. He was an engineer until his base was overrun by demons. He owned a cute pet rabbit named Daisy until those demons murdered her.
Wait, he owned a bunny? He owned a bunny? He owned a bunny. Oh no, is that why he has a grudge against the demons? Is because the Doom guy's rabbit got killed by demons? Wait, that's a very real reaction there. I can see why his hatred is so strong. I can tell.
Pissing him off so much, even the Hulk would be jealous.
This impossible man was known as, well, nobody really knows. He's a mystery, a symbol of both death and hope. So we just call him
Doom Guy. Oh.
Brother, in the latest Doom, just the cutscene, the initial cutscene of him coming, this is not a spoiler, it's in the trailers. When you hear deploy the Doom Slayer, activate the Doom Slayer. Everyone retreat, the Doom Slayer is active. God damn! God damn! Now, I will not do that, Abby. I will not do that. I will not. But how's it going, Godblade?
Oh yeah, there's a reason why my leg is the same super shotgun he's got. And now you can get your own super shotgun on me, where it belongs.
What is that?
My U2, stupid. It's just like me, except 8.2 times more huggable.
Because the shotgun doesn't randomly go off?
Yeah.
Man, I don't think I'll ever make a plushie, ever. Like, within, like, the 10 years of me potentially being online from now, I don't think I'll ever make a plushie, dude. I don't trust people, dude. Gonna do some freaky shit to the to the plushie.
All right, I hope not. But this is a one-time thing. Once they sell out, they're gone. So hurry up. I said hurry up, Wiz.
Okay, I'll get one. Was going to anyway. The quality is immaculate.
Anyway, Doom Guy. Oh, he's so freaking cool. He scrounged
Bro,
up
we're
a
ripping
slew
and
of
tearing
weapons
right
from
now,
who
dude.
knows where and got down to some good old-fashioned running and gunning.
Rifles, shotguns, flamethrowers, plasma guns, rocket launchers, chainsaws, and a frankly terrifying...
You're gonna make modifications to the plushie. See, look, that's why I should never have a plushie.
looking grappling hook.
The Unmaker is a celestial super gun.
The Doom Guy has a weapon called the Unmaker. And you think Master Chief has a chance.
Shooting beams of light that take down demons in one shot.
Only rivaled by the incredible feat of technology that is the BFG 9000.
Don't sugarcoat it, Wiz. That's the big fucking gun. A single plasma shot from this beauty can annihilate everything in front of Doom Guy instantly. It's
Damn.
like a handheld mini atom bomb launcher. It's also the power source for the BFG 10,000, a massive weapons platform that blasted a hole through Mars.
Now this is where the giant Giga Shield is going to be used. Master Chief's Giga Shield, this is when it's going to be deployed right now. It's going to reflect the beam right into Doom Guy.
And so, Doom Guy discovered his life's mission, to kill every demon, ever. No, really, he is absolutely obsessed with slaughtering demons, like an addict.
And look at him go! Oh yeah, that's addictive. He killed demons on Phobos. He killed demons on Deimos. He killed demons on Earth. He even killed demons in Hell.
He killed demons in Hell, Hell 2, Hell 3, Hell 3 squared, Hell 4, Hell 5, and the second floor of Hell 5.
The sheer scale of demonic violence changed him, breaking him down into a living weapon.
Good thing he got some time to himself to grind some rails.
Oh, shit.
Go with Isabel and visit the faraway world of Argent de Nerve. Well, for all of about 10 seconds before he was thrown into a coliseum. Naturally, he was the best fighter there. He even joined and trained with the Night Sentinels.
Music's kind of crazy right now.
And
What?
then hell showed up on that planet too.
Man, my guy really can't catch a break, can
POV me fighting Radon at level 1.
While most people would be terrified of demons showing up to murder them, something had shifted.
You gotta go to bed. Have a nice day. You have a nicer day, dog. I will be live tomorrow. Maybe like an hour earlier because I don't have a meeting tomorrow. Giga massive.
Doomguy wasn't scared of the demons. The demons were scared of him. Hellwalker, they called him. The Beast, the Unchained Predator. But his time with the Night Sentinels solidified a new moniker, one that would strike terror throughout the Dark Realm. Doom Slayer.
Damn, dude.
Those demons excited to invade a whole new.
The demons are scared of him. God damn.
Up on that planet too.
Man, my guy really can't catch a break, can he?
While most people would be terrified of demons showing up to murder them, something had shifted. Doomguy wasn't scared of the demons. The demons were scared of him.
God damn. God damn. You really still think Master Chief has a chance here, huh?
Hellwalker, they called him. The Beast, the Unchained Predator. But his time with
The
the Night Sentinels
Hellwalker.
solidified a new moniker, one that would strike terror throughout the Dark Realm. Doom Slayer.
Imagine being those demons, excited to invade a whole new world far away from that helmeted freak who killed you last time, just to stumble onto him all over again. I'd be scared too. The Slayer is like a fusion dance of Jason Voorhees and the goddamn Terminator. He's always coming up with new ways to kill.
Yo! Wait, you can shoot skulls at people? That's kind of massive. Hold on. It's kind of badass.
Demons, but my fave is the blazing sword called the Crucible.
The Crucible is powered by Argent Energy.
Apparently, this thing is disgustingly broken. I read about it when Eternal just came out, and I saw that. I'm just like, bro, what is that? I looked it up real quick. Nah, GG's.
Sort of
GG's.
like a fuel for
GG's.
hell. Completely charged, it can power all of Earth for up to 8 months. Granted, much of Earth had been decimated at that point, but it's future technology, so it probably evens out. By taking the average annual consumption of Earth and narrowing it down to 2/3, given the 8 months time, thereby multiplying it by 0.666, how fitting, we can conclude that the Crucible's full charge outputs over 53 quadrillion joules of energy, giving an output of approximately 157 trillion kilowatt hours.
Nah.
Yeah, big number. That's nice. But the Slayer just uses the Crucible to blow shit up. Even without it, he can fight specters.
Yeah, it's kind of like having like 30 nuclear bombs. Like having all of them explode at one time and taking like the power and energy of that blast, condensing it into its own little lightsaber. That's what that is. Insane, dude. What?
Which are totally invisible to most people. He's strong enough to knock around these enormous steel blocks like nothing, and can even take down titans with his bare hands. Titans
No, it
that can
is,
be
though.
1,000 feet tall. Is this guy even human?
Those are
Wait, 1,000 foot tall? God damn, do I have to play Doom? Eventually? Do I play Doom or nah? I think I should play Doom eventually.
on Earth might not think so. He's not just a hero of the people. Some believe he's more.
Like a religion, like a god.
Well, hang on. We know he's human because we know his ancestry. Doomguy is the great-grandson of B.J. Blazkowicz from the Wolfenstein games.
What?
Which means Doomguy's father is the one and only Commander Keen.
I don't know. That just makes him even more mysterious.
Regardless, the Slayer has plenty of upgrades, power-ups, and rune enhancements that make him seem superhuman. Like speeding up his perception of time, turning partially invisible, or even becoming completely
He's basically
invulnerable for 30
superhuman, dude.
seconds. But don't get it wrong, the Slayer is not invincible. While his rage makes him an unstoppable force of fury, it consumes him. He's less a precise weapon and more like setting loose a bull in a china shop. If the bull was also strapped to 8 swinging wrecking balls and a rocket-powered steamroller.
The Praetor suit may be an ancient relic, but it's also the most advanced set of armor in the universe and totally indestructible. Oh, and Assassin's Creed guy wishes he had a wrist knife as epic as the Doom Blade.
Back in his Doom Guy days, he relied on mega armor that could half all damage. Now, his Praetor suit can withstand Argent Plasma, the same energy that powers the Crucible.
Nah.
He can even tank actual meteors.
Or he'll just dodge the meteors, because he's fast enough to outrun rockets from a rocket launcher.
He also has some help in the form of
Nah,
Vega,
dude, nah.
an AI he
Nah.
found overseeing mining operations on Mars.
Keep note that Master Chief can run at 66 miles per hour. How fast is a rocket? How fast is a RPG? .300 miles per hour. And he can run faster than that. It's GG. It's GG.
While Vega was not originally designed for combat scenarios, it is proficient in hacking and technical know-how. Vega can even create portals to alternate dimensions, including hell itself.
It's like pizza delivery, but for demons. Of course, that just makes it easier for Doomslayer to chainsaw them all in half.
And time works differently in hell. The Slayer may technically be human, but his rage evolved him, turning him into something more.
And then he was literally blessed with immortality. Yeah, he can still technically die, but he no longer ages. So he's been killing demons for dozens, no hundreds, no thousands of years.
However, it turns out the Slayer was all part of a grander story. For
GG means godly nuts. I know it as good game.
Vega was actually the remnant of an ancient god.
God is an AI? Okay, the inevitable robot takeover is gonna go way harder than I thought.
And Vega's ultimate enemy was the Dark Lord of Hell. He has many names: Davoth, Satan, the Devil, the true first being who created all of existence.
But he's the master of all demons, the most demon-y demon of demons. And we all know what the Slayer does to demons. Say it with me now. Rip and tear! Oh yeah!
Wait.
Why does the Devil look like the Doomslayer?
There's no way. There's no way. Bro, even the freaking Devil mimicked Doomslayer on how he looks because everyone fears him so much. So it's a way to control the other demons. He made himself look like Doomslayer. Now, if that's not aura, I don't know what is, dude. He made himself look like Doomslayer to help him control other demons because other demons fear him so much. That is crazy. Okay.
Oh, I think he wanted to take a form known for pure destruction. You see, Doom is in many ways a surreal postmodern story that is up to the player's interpretation.
Right.
Also, killing evil wannabe Doom guy in a mech suit from hell is just badass.
The Doomslayer had fulfilled his purpose. He'd slain the Dark Lord, decimated demonkind, and trapped whatever scraps remained behind the closed gates of hell. And so, like an ancient weapon of prophecy, the Slayer was sealed away, ready to awaken at humanity's call when the fires open again.
All hail the Slayer, the Destroyer. He is more than a man. He is Doom.
Yeah.
All right, the combatants are.
That's kind of GG. Bro spawned in and immediately started ripping and tearing, dude. Bro spawned in, immediately started ripping and tearing. I mean, Halo guy definitely had a decent upbringing, but it's just like, I mean, his rabbit was killed, dog. His rabbit was killed. You can't beat that level of rage.
Are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Wait, they were in Fortnite? Wait.
I'm not detecting enemy forces. Perhaps they left?
Oh shit, he made his own animation? That's kind of sick. Hold on. Grab your popcorn.
You tell me.
You sure demand a lot from a girl. Wait. Around the corner. Be ready.
Enemy located. Combat will likely be necessary.
Well, isn't he astute?
Yeah, like you can't really shoot each other. You're both bulletproof.
Alert. Portal detected.
Who brings a chainsaw to a gunfight?
He does. Oh shit. Wait a minute. Like you can't really blow each other up. You can't really blow each other. I mean, you're both like explosion proof and bulletproof. Like you can't really do either.
Chief, watch your six.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Hold up! God damn! Nah, Doom Guy has home field advantage now. He has home field advantage.
You are surrounded.
Oh shit!
What the hell just happened?
You thought we teaming up? You thought we teaming up? Nah.
What the hell just happened? I'll see what I can do about that annoying AI.
Do it. I'll finish this fight. I can no longer detect the enemy. Systems complete.
Hold up.
I can no longer detect the enemy. Systems complete.
God damn. Rip and tear, dude. Rip and tear. I'm guessing it right now. He's going to use the nuclear sword. 100%. Either that or the BFG. One of the two. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Bro can run at 300 miles per hour. Oh, there's the BFG. Okay, RIP that mouse.
Chief, still with me?
Oh shit. It's GG. It's GG right here. You get grabbed, GG. No glaze. Oh, shit. You know, I kind of expected that.
KO! And lo, our avenging angel has triumphed, for he is Doom. Amen.
There's a lot going on here, so let's break this down. Starting with physical
Bro,
stats.
say amen.
Being a genetically enhanced super soldier, you'd probably expect the Master Chief to take the edge here.
Wrong! Chief can outrun a cheetah moving 66 miles per hour. The Slayer can outrun a rocket zooming almost 8 times faster.
Oh,
Master
shit.
Chief can flip the 200
Man, I was wrong about that missile. That's what Siri told me.
100-ton elephant platform. The Slayer can fling around these massive steel cubes, which each measure to over 400 tons.
He can take down Titans with his bare hands, so it adds up. If this came down to a fist fight, he'd just punch Chief's head off.
Stats may go to the Doom Slayer, but Master Chief has one trick the Slayer can't beat, his AI.
Yeah, Vega may be God repackaged as Siri, but Cortana is clearly the more dangerous computer pal.
Cortana was designed for combat encounters and battle planning. Vega oversaw a mining facility. Granted, Vega's nothing to laugh at, but Cortana's kind of famous for hacking ancient, all-knowing technology on multiple occasions. And even if you want to argue Chief should have the weapon instead, she's still a copy of Cortana.
And when it comes to experience, Chief likely has more consistent training. Becoming a super soldier and one-man army is basically all he did since he was a child.
The Slayer may seem like a rampaging bull consumed by rage, and he is, but he was also a Marine and trained with the Night Sentinels.
And since time in hell gets wacky, he fought demons non-stop for thousands of years.
Given the sheer variety of enemies, battles, and wars Master Chief has experienced, it's a tough call, but we think fighting demons for so long tips the scale to the Slayer.
Not that it matters much, because we're on to the last and best category, arsenals. From weapons to power-ups, both Chief and the Slayer had a ton of stuff they could bring into the battle.
Both had means to turn invisible or shield themselves from damage. Both had suits that could withstand extreme heat and intense hits. And both had so many weapons.
Technically, Master Chief had a greater variety of weaponry, but when it comes to sheer destructive power, the Slayer had him beat.
Yeah.
The Unmaker can match the Spartan
The Unmaker is still crazy, dude. The Unmaker.
Laser's light speed without having to worry about charging up, and nothing on Chief's belt can match the raw
That
power
name is
of the
crazy.
BFG.
Still, Master Chief did use a hard light shield to survive a point-blank 30 megaton bomb. However, Cortana was siphoning power from the Forerunner ship they were on to make that shield, so it was a very specific circumstance not easily replicated.
Yeah.
And it's clear that without the shield, he would have been
I didn't know that.
obliterated.
Even if he could replicate it, Doomguy had the weaponry to break through. Take the Crucible.
Remember, the Crucible holds power equivalent to 157 trillion kilowatt hours, which directly converts to 90 gigatons of TNT. Even if you divided that power between the Crucible's 3 charges, a single swing from that sword is, at minimum, 1,000 times more powerful than that nuke. The
Yeah, that's GG.
Slayer gets the final nail in Arsenal, as he just had the better odds of actually taking the Chief down.
As much as Chief tried to master the situation, he was doomed. Slay King!
The winner is the Doom Slayer.
Honestly, no glaze, all cannon. I saw this coming. No glaze, all cannon. I saw it coming, dude. I saw it coming. You know what we're going to do? We're going to save this for tomorrow. We're going to save this for tomorrow, and we're going to hop right into beating Radahn, dude. I desperately need to beat Radahn. I desperately need... Please use my AI chatbot. I mean, it's no Cortana. It's no Cortana. Let's get this guy booted up, dude. Let me close out of everything else. Elden Ring. I don't know if I could beat him today. I might be able to. I think I can. We'll give it a go. We'll give it a go, dude. I gotta beat Radahn. At least Radahn today. I mean, at least Radahn. Like, at the very bare minimum, Radahn. Like, we're at the harder bosses of Elden Ring, so level 1. Like, we're at the mid game almost. We don't even mention the God damn, don't even mention the DLC. Here we go. Lock it in. Soul level 1 time, baby. Soul level freaking 1. Soul level 1 time. Oh my god, it's time. It is time. It is time. Lock it in. Lock it in. We're gonna, you know what? What would be fitting? Playing Doom music the entire time. I think that would be fitting. Throughout all of the attempts. My battle-hardened Miku build. This might take a minute to load up here, dude. I gotta take a leak. I gotta take a leak, dude. Yo, how's it going, Hassan? We're booting up Soul Level 1 Elden Ring, dude. We're booting it up. I gotta take a leak. I gotta take a leak. I'll be right back, dog. While the game's booting up, it's like the perfect time to take a leak, dude. It's like the perfect time. There we go. Do a countdown from 50. Countdown from 50 starting now. Huge. Freaking massive. Freaking massive, dude. It's almost crazy enough. It is still moving, but it's moving slow. It is still moving. Trust me, dude. It is still moving. Honestly, I'm kind of curious on how long it is going to take me to beat Radahn. I might pull up a timer. Low key, I think I might. Low key, I think I might pull up a timer. Wait, hold on. Let's do that real quick. Or at least while the game's loading, dude. And then I want to move that junk right there, dude. Oh my god. And let me make it smaller here. There we go. Huge. Freaking massive. Okay. Huge. It's still loading. It's still loading, dude. Man, let's talk about the build real quick. So, I'm guessing I can get the thorny cracked Tear Stone, and then I genuinely have no excuses. Thorny, Tear Stone, Eldon wrong. Eldon Rin. Where do I get this junk? Where do I get it? Oh, I can't even get it. Cool. Noted, I can't get it. God damn, okay. Alright, lock it in. Any second now. It's just gonna jump to the end and we're gonna load up. As you can tell from the text on screen, it is not frozen. I wonder why it takes a long time. I guess it has a lot of things to render. I think I'm on like max graphics. I guess while it's loading up, I can find the best playlist to play here. Hold on. Mike Gordon. Wait, no. I should just do Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal music. Is that like a massive mix? No, it's not. Oh, here we go. Bingo. Doom Eternal soundtrack. Let's do randomizer. Huge. All right, I'm gonna be omega quiet. I'm gonna be hyper quiet until we beat him. Zero commentary. If this is what it takes, dude, I'll do it. Zero commentary. Just straight gameplay. Lock it in. Any minute now. Any minute, dude. I want to be unleashed. Any minute. Any minute. I want to be unleashed, dude. And to keep everything niche, dude, I'm only going to play Doom music the entire time, dude. I'm only going to play Doom music the entire time. Like the entire time. I'm not going to talk. So like once we hop into the game, I'm gonna be mute. I'm gonna be mute, or at least for a giant portion of it. While at least we're fighting Radahn, we're gonna be mute. Because goddamn, we damn near got a perfect Radahn in order to beat him at level 1. And we're still low. Oh, here we go. Massive. Massive. All right. Let's run it. Damn, the delay. I didn't do the crag. I gotta hop in, do the crag. No summon. Favorite fight in the Souls games? Radahn is kind of badass. You're right, you're right. Re-crag. Ouch. Damn. The delay, dude. The delay. Yo, how's it going, dude? How's it going? Be back on Twitch in a couple minutes. Hey, take your time. We gotta lock it in, dude. Ooh, imagine fading the stars so you ride for hours. Dude, it actually is. Hours of aura farming. It actually, no, like days, years, even. Because he's holding up, yeah, he is holding up the stars. Kind of crazy. Okay, lock it in. Ouch. 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 This might take me a couple hours, dude. This might take me a couple hours. Or until we run out of Doom music, one of the two. I wonder if I just use the summons, dude. Screw it. The run, I hate running to him. Maybe we should. Screw it. Screw it, dude. Ouch. I gotta pop my junk, dude. Ouch. Okay. Oh, me and the gang, we got it. Oh, me and the gang got it, 100%. Melania gave you some serious trauma? Must have. It's gonna take me at least a month to beat Melania, dude. It took me 3 days with the best bleed build you can possibly find. Just leave it to the summons? No, dude, the summons die about 50% of the way through, give or take. Just focus on resummoning them. Wait, you can resummon? Core K? Oh shit. Oh, GG. All right, come on, gang. Come on, gang. Oh, shit. Damn. Damn. Nah, dude, I gotta go in there. Nah, dude, I gotta go on there. Yes, sir, Doom. Doom level font. Yes, sir. It's that serious. It's that serious. Bro's dying with the Miku character. Hell yes. Matter of fact, let's do another spin-off. Let's see what the next song is. This is some ambient Doom Eternal music. Let's spin it. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Ah, here we go. Let me summon the gang real quick. Let's summon the gang. I want to miss a couple people here, but it's fine. Ouch. All right, come over here. Oh, there's 2 more people. Sick. All right. Let's summon the gang. Damn. Damn. Yep, we dipping. There should be a dude over here. There. Oh my god! Ever played Plague Tale? No. I've seen someone play it before. You gotta remember. This is a soul level 1. I don't have to make it the god run, okay? I could cheese him however I want. It is pretty cool. Ouch. Ouch. All right, come to me. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. Hits him in the face with Kukuri. Ouch. Damn! You just killed the last summon there. I know we got this, dude. A no summon run, perchance? Perhaps no summon run? Ouch, poor horse. Ouch, poor horse. Now, what does a gentleman do about that? Just dodge him. Just dodge him, bro. Just dodge him. He is weak to frost, thank God, so I just gotta hit him enough. Looks like we're running to him. You know what? Just because he did that. Wait, can you outrun this? Yes or no? Every time. It's a double dodge there. Double dodge. Double dodge. I think it would just be faster just running in. Low key. Low key. I think it is just faster just running in, dude. Every time. Damn. Every time. He's learnable. He's learnable. He's learnable. Man, I love the Doom ambient music, dude. Feels like I'm in someone's dungeon right now. Okay. God damn. I gotta beat Radahn today, dude. The reason why I'm not summoning is because I want to learn the moves. If I can. God damn. 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 Ah, man. Man. You hate Tekken 8? Yeah, that might be a real statement there. Hold on. Oh, man. Man. Lock it in. No talking, no talking. No talking, just learning, dude. Man, I'm close. You always range. This boss is easy range. This boss at range with magic, probably the easiest boss in the game, low-key. Trust me, I've tried range. Love-hate relationship with Tekken. I see it. I see it. I mean, the crappy thing about range is I can try range with like Kukuris and my bow. But it's not quick enough. Bro's too fast. And it takes a lot of time. I guess I can give it a go again. Come on, gang. If I can even hit him. Low key might be a miracle. I tried. I saw it coming. I think maybe summons. What I'm going to do is summons. I'm going to let them do a lot of the heavy lifting in the beginning. I'm not going to go in. I'm going to just melee. Wait, no, not melee. I'm gonna throw my consumables. Let them batter them up a little bit. That's the game plan. Ouch. I'll let them batter him up a little bit. Get him, gang. Freaking massive. Okay, now we run. What are you doing? What are you doing? Wait, hold on. New summon? Oh, my bad, gang. Hold on. Hold on, gang. Hold on. Wait. Wait, who's that guy? Wait, hold on. Wait. Oh! Wait a minute. I can just keep summoning him? Wait. 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 If I just dodge his projectiles, we got this, dude. Wait. Endless summon. All right, guys, this is the run. The only reason why I'm doing the endless summon strat is because I hate this run back, dude. Like, if I could just run into his room and immediately start fighting him close up, sure, I'm fine with that. But it's just because I have to keep on making this run to him, where it's kind of RNG. I'm good. Get him, gang. Get him, gang. Just in case if he gets close. God, he's so powerful. All right, we gotta call in more of our gang. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I can dodge those. I can dodge those 100%. Just I gotta see him coming, and I gotta not be on my horse. All right, let's summon the army. Where is it? Oh, it's over here. Never mind, okay. And I'll just let them take the beating, dude. Oh shit. As I aggro him. There's the bleed. Huge. Huge. Summon. Hold on, they're putting in work. Hold on, they're putting in work. Hold on. Oh my god.
Just shoot a hole into the surface of
Look at him go. Oh shit. Oh no. Come on, please. Go on, my brethren. Go on, my brethren. Hey, I mean, it is what it is, dude. I'm waiting for the bleed guy to come in. Oh shit, here he comes. Hey, it is what it is. Hey. Hey, it is what it is. Hey, it is what it is. Here's my people. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. More bodies to throw on the table. Look at my little people go. Oh, there's one more. Missed one. There we go. There we go. Oh, look, another one. Blythe, you thought you could leave? Hell nah. Hell nah. Heal me. Look at him go. Man. Is it the most respectable run? Probably not. Is it worth it? Yes. Oop, another one. Another body spawned. There we go. I love how the healer is just trying to chase me. Go over there, Blythe. Go get him. Get him. Sick him. Quite literally, it's a dog. Get him. Oh, another person died. Hold on. Oh, shit. You guys are doing a horrible job. What are you doing up there? You guys are doing a horrible job. Maybe I gotta pay him less. Oh! I'm on the lookout for things I can touch. Bingo. You guys thought you could sleep on me? Oh my god, it's the bleed guy. You guys thought you could go to bed on me? Hell nah. Hell nah. Put in more work. Put in more work. Put in more work. Bleed guy got him. GG. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking. That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I call it a valid run. I call it a valid run. Alright, can you really blame, bro? I'm not looking to be the best. I'm looking to beat it. I'm not looking to be like, yeah, no summon, no nothing. Brother, if I can do it, I will. If I have to. Alright, Caelid gets nuked. Cool. Wait, I'm in Caelid. Wait a minute. Alright, now the real question is, do I kill Alexander? Do I kill Alexander or no? Do I do it for the shard? Do I do it? Now this is a very important question. Do I kill Alexander for the shard? I know it's not the full powered, no. Save it. Hey, you might be spitting there. Hold on. Hold on, you might be spitting there. Hold on. Let me talk to him, though.
Ah, hello there.
battle marvelously fought.
Yes, it was.
You are well and truly a champion, Trey.
You guys did 100% of the lifting.
Nothing but a crock. One hit was all it took to crack me, and for my insides to come spilling out. After that, I hid under such.
Hey.
As luck, if I'd meant you known, who could expect any less? Just you wait.
He's gonna fight me. I haven't talked with Blythe yet.
What a sick way to fight, eh, mate? The glory of the class is shared.
Guess what? No matter how hard you tried, you couldn't go to sleep. Hey, I summoned a bunch of guys to beat Radahn.
He was a living legend.
Basically, had him do it for me.
Well, the wheel of fate says if it's on the card, you are a fine.
I'm a fine warrior. I haven't talked with Ronnie either. I haven't talked with Ronnie. I haven't done anything, dude. I haven't done anything at all. Alright, so we just killed Radahn. I guess we could try Mohg. We can go in the underground. We can get a couple things there. Decisions. I could go to Margot or Morgott. Morgott? I think it would be Morgott. I think I gotta kill Mohg next. I think that's the next boss on the agenda. Let's talk to everyone here first, dude.
I'm often we may not if there's any. What's the map indicate will lead you to?
I haven't talked with anyone yet. Bad to say.
Pleasure to see you. Thank goodness. I'm still looking.
Pleasure to see you. I haven't really talked with anyone yet. Loki.
Well, I took you've no matter to lay out your own. The girl you bought, she's crest, and she has a gift. I saw it out her eye.
She has a gift for spirit tuning. Huge. All right, gotta talk with you.
I am pleased. Would you like the blessing? Would you like?
Nope, don't hold me. Huge. Can I talk with Gideon now? Is this bad? Placidusax awaits me? Go get it? No, I gotta beat the Godskin duo before I beat them. I can't talk with Gideon yet. Damn. God damn it. I gotta beat the Godskin duo. Fuck. I mean, not even just the Godskin duo. I gotta beat the... Oh my god. Still using the spiked gloves? Yes, I am. These are actually going to be like the end game. Like, I want to hop in the DLC after Mohg. And maybe... Oh god. Do I use the... I guess I can use the shadow fragments to get more beefy before I fight Malenia. Malenia and Consort Radahn are gonna be kind of like those two giant... Wait, no, there's a couple bosses that are gonna be like that giant, like, brick wall barrier. But bro, today's main goal was just to beat Radahn, and guess what? We beat Radahn. So you know what? You know what? That's going to be GG for today, dude. It's going to be freaking GG for today. It took me 45 minutes. It took me about 47 to 45 minutes to beat Radahn. Welcome back, Abby. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome freaking back. It is time to dip. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We ended up beating Radahn, though. So, big... boss out of the way. I'm thinking next boss is going to be Mohg. Mohg is going to be another freaking brick wall, dude. It took me a while to learn Moog's timing, because like when Moog like rewinds his staff to hit you, he waits like 5 seconds and then he swings. Once again, bye, bro. Have a good day. Hey, I hope you get some rest, dude. I'll be live tomorrow. Dude. I'll be live mañana. I guess while you're here, before we end, we still got one daily we gotta do. We gotta do today's bandle. No, I didn't forget, dude. I didn't forget about the bandle. We did connections already. We already did the Foodle. We already did our Duolingo lesson. We got the streak going. We got the 13-day streak going. We did German today. Tomorrow we might do like Chinese or Norwegian, one of the two. We have to get a couple languages on par. We got to get done with like Unit 1, Section 1 for a couple of these languages. No rest for you? No, we didn't do it. No, I was saving it, dude. I was freaking saving it, dude. All right. No music. Daily Bandle. Okay. Lock and loaded, 1997. 108 million views. Medium difficulty. Are we playing Beethoven? What are we listening to, dude? Dark Souls soundtrack. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, on a real note, how am I supposed to know this? We got Beethoven, released in 1997. Did Beethoven have unreleased music that dropped in 1997? Like, what am I supposed to guess here? All right, we're moving on to guitar. It sounds like some like indie song. I don't know. Voice cover. All right, this is the last shot. I bet no one guessed this. I bet like 40% of people guessed on 5. It is Green Day. Na 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 na. What is the song name though? What is the song name? I don't know the song name. This might be GG's. I don't know, dude. I don't know, dude. I don't know that. I know it's Green Day, but like, what's the name? I don't know. I'm kind of stumped. Hour of Your Existence. Reveal the answer. Yes. Good Riddance. Time of Your Life. Good Riddance, Time of Your Life. That's what the name was. How were people able to guess on 3 and 4? There must be some serious Green Day listeners out there. Like insane, like listen to every day Green Day. Every day is Green Day to these people. How do you guess it? I don't understand, dude. I don't understand. But I have got to dip, dude. I've got to dip. I've got to dip. I'll be live tomorrow morning. Yeah, it was Green Day. No, that actually was Green Day. I know I did say Green Day, but the type of song it was different than what I would have guessed. I didn't even have an inkling of what it would be. Yeah, dude, GG. I'll be live tomorrow. I'll be freaking live tomorrow. 9 a.m. EST sharp. You have the ability to draw and quarter me, crucify me, right? And burn my limbs that you just drew and quartered with gasoline and napalm if I'm not live at 9 a.m. EST sharp. Juice! Hello! Juice! Talk, please, talk, be there, talk. Juice. We're learning languages, boys. We're learning languages. Sadly, all I know in Chinese is Jeshi. Jeshi is this is. Sadly, that's all I know. But I'll catch you later. Dude. We got a spicy video. You know, is it really an I'm Wexy stream without a controversial topic? No, it absolutely isn't. Tomorrow we're going to be looking at never take exercise advice from this health expert in quotation marks. And a good highlight to the video is the top comment is, or one of the top comments is, hold on. There's a P. Diddy one here. There's a P. Diddy one here, dude. Hold on. Is it here? Oh, here it is. Hiring her to teach health is like hiring P. Diddy for sex ed. That's our, that's kind of our intro to this video tomorrow. But I'll catch you later. Bye-bye. Choose. Make your bag. Get your money up. Drink your water. Get plenty of rest today. I'll catch you later, dude.